It is time. Welcome, everybody, to our October Mushroom Wars 2 Cup. I'm joined today, your herald of greatness and live commentator for today's matchups, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome back to the saddle with me once again, Mr. Elsh21.
Thank you, Joins, and hello, hola, privyet, hi, buenos dias, sin chao, service, gachkavel, salut, merhaba, and Ayo. Welcome to everyone from our youngest shroomer, Adelina in Romania, who's only 10 years old, right through to Gunnar, who's sitting somewhere in a nursing home in the US at the ripe old age of 104. It's great to have everyone here and to be back with you guys. I'm thrilled for what we got happening today and watching these amazing contenders fight it out for the 1v1 Cup. And it's great to get to chat with all you guys in the chat channel too.
Yeah, thank you. Man, Elsh, everybody loves Elsh. There's not a single person that's going to tune in today that's not going to be like, oh, thank God Elsh is here to keep me company and keep my heart warm throughout the entire event. I think you specifically are going to get everybody nice and rowdy today, aren't you?
Oh, you bet.
Excellent. Well, today is day 2 of our 4th and last open 1v1 Cup of the year. Like, literally, I can't believe we're here and we're at the tail end of our Cup season, or that we're so close to the end of 2020 for that matter. But today's matches are, of course, the culmination of this year's battle over so many matches yesterday. But the final 8 players have proved that they deserve to be here and that they'll compete for this Cup's big winner.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget too, these are the last matches that will add to everyone's final cup points. Everyone that has competed in our 1v1 cups all year long have earned a total amount of points, which you can see now, and that's based on what place they're going to finish. So our final 1v1 cup of the year will be in December. It's going to be an invite only, so not the entire community can come to that. And instead, it's reserved for the top 8 players who have earned the most points in the 1v1 Cups.
Yeah, it'll be a final showdown filled with all the winners from throughout 2020 season competing head-to-head to determine who's the ultimate champion of the year. So we already know who a few of the slots are going to go to. For instance, anybody that's been a winner of one of our previous 1v1 Cups is pretty much guaranteed to be in the finals. But today's games will actually seal the deal and seal the fate on some of the players who have already started their player journey this year too.
Yeah. So if you don't think these players are already going to put on a fierce display of talent, there's even more on the line for them. So let's talk about today's games and how far everyone has come from day one. We had over 150 participants compete yesterday. I could tell there are a lot of close matches too. And I'd like to give a shout out to those players who were just edged out. So the 8 players who almost made it here to day 2, not quite in the finals, are Hinoke, Vampire, Vostok 6.16, Lucius 13.6.21, Bandy, Gunner, Venom, and O-Shark. You all deserve some recognition for how close you come, and a large thanks for your bravery going up against.
Yeah, what about some of the surprises you may have seen there, Alice? You talked a little bit about everybody that played yesterday. I'm curious if, or of all those folks, if you have any thoughts.
Yeah, there were some amazing matches and a lot of 3-2s, a lot of people who almost made it past and on to the next round. The biggest surprises for me were seeing DI78 drop out 3-0 to Claudia. And then also Bot, who was seeded 12th, dropped out to someone seeded a little bit later than that. And Now You See Me was in the 50s, seeded in the 50s, who also won 3-0. So interesting. I didn't get to watch their games, didn't go into their history and all to see what happened. Maybe someone just forfeited, couldn't make it, whatever. But yeah, it was very interesting to see both Bot and DI78 dropping out early.
Yeah, good point. DI78 has been in a lot of the recent 1v1 cups, and it's especially some of the community cups too of the last couple of months too. So really good call out. But that brings us, of course, to the players that are competing today, our top 8 players vying for today's championship title. And they are, in no specific order here, Fossae, Q211, Loha Sochi, we got Dark Dagger or Light Sword or Rob T or whatever the heck you want to call them. We got Eye of the Storm, Stefson, Rolly, and 123 Igor. And these are, of course, familiar, mighty names in the community. Everybody has seen these players play. And if you've been watching our streams and the finals of the Cups this year, then you're no doubt familiar with each of these faces. Well, or each of these play styles, I should say. In fact, 7 of these 8 players, though, were actually in our July 1v1 Cup. The only difference is that Moonshadow's out, Q211's in. And it's worth noting that Moonshadow didn't play this cup. It's not that he was edged out. He just took the weekend off. He didn't play in this cup.
Yeah, that's crazy to think 150 players competed, and we've boiled down to nearly the same top players 2 cups in a row.
Yeah.
Not only are these players familiar with each other, there's going to be a real sense of deja vu here.
Yeah, that's true. Though for everyone's awareness, the players have been seeded in different order here. So in the July 1v1, even though we had a lot of the same players, nobody's going to be going into the quarterfinal matches and versus the exact same opponent they had that time. So it won't be a repeat of the last showing. So just keep that in mind. But that being said, Elsh, what do you think of the finalists? Anything sticking out to you?
Well, what I'm tipping to be the best quarterfinal pairing is defending champion Fossae taking on Q211 to see who makes it through to the semis. Of course, we've got Captain Name Change, who I think is currently Dark Dagger today. He comes in a little underdone after having not played much the last few weeks. He's up against Loha Sochi, who performed very well at the recent cup held at Zillion Wales headquarters. And a shout out to Ragneed for taking me around on video to meet all the Russian players there and have a look at the headquarters. Thanks so much, Ragni. Appreciate that. Either Storm. He's also had a small break, but he's back to his best. He'll be taking on Stefson. But before all those matches, I believe it's Rolly and Igor 123, who are both very accomplished 1v1 players.
That's true. I appreciate some of those insights, man. I'm especially honestly looking forward to Fossae, just seeing that defending championship holding. And I think a lot of what you said, I was going to agree with and say myself. So I couldn't have put it better. All good thoughts. But what do you think, Elsh? I think we continue your speculation on some of these players' performances here. But what we're curious is your thoughts on today. Who's going to go all the way?
Who's going to go all the way?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Fossae is looking to get 3 in a row. So I like Fossae, but I don't want him to get it because then he'll have more cups when he chats on Discord than I will. So I won't be happy with that at all. So yeah, look, it's an open race out there. Would be great to see either Storm take one home. He's never had one. Having a new champion's always fun. So yeah, I think I might get on the Eye of the Storm bandwagon and see how he goes.
Yeah, obviously the quarterfinals are going to be so indicative of how we're going to get into further. You see some people get psyched out those first rounds, but I think the first match between Fossae and Q211, like I wanna kind of hope for Q because he's been so close to getting into some of these cups, and I've seen him play some incredible matches in the past, but coming again against the reigning champs got to be a little bit daunting as the first matchup, But yeah, Stefson is another one that I'm really looking forward to watching too. Eye of the Storm, absolutely. So good.
We've got a viewer's quest. Okay, so if you're at home watching this one, get on board. You could win some prizes. What you need to do is tell us, who do you think will be the final 2 players that make it to today's finals? If you've got your predictions, head over to our Facebook page, put your prediction in there on the latest comments. The first person to guess the correct pairing will be handsomely rewarded.
That's right, yeah. And like Elsh said, you've really got to put your predictions in right now, as the quest is going to be closed as soon as the first match starts. So check the chat here, head over to the link, put your guess in as soon as you can, honestly. Get it in quick, folks. But let's start with the rules, so we can get things running here today. Is that all right?
Yeah, let's do it.
So remember, folks, these are going to be the rundown of just real quick what each match is going to consist of today. So every matchup between 2 players is going to be best of 5 rounds. There's a map pool of selected maps chosen by each of our top 8 players. There's also a character pool of the top 8 characters as well that can be played today. Then the starting match for all matches today is going to be on D69 in Conquest mode. Notice that the highest seeded player sends the invite, they choose the map, then they select their hero, and then the second player chooses their hero. That prevents a little bit of a back and forth. Say somebody chooses Dora, their opponent has to then choose who they want to, and then the first person can't switch Dora to a different character. So it keeps a little balanced in that aspect. Next up is the loser of that round then chooses the next map, and they start that process over. Also, tournament mode is going to be turned on for every game today in order to guarantee fair conditions. And we're using all modes, so Conquest, King of the Hill, and Domination mode. However, the final point, the match point, once we get to our 3rd, 4th, or 5th game, depending which is match point, has to be played on King of the Hill mode. And all games have to be completed within 6 minutes. And if both players make it to the 6-minute mark, each player gets a point. We move on to the next map.
And there's some things our players cannot do today. So D6, it's a banned map, domination only. Heroes and maps can only be picked from the respective pools. The same hero cannot be picked twice per match per player. The same map cannot be picked twice in the same matchup. Also important, if a player accepts an invitation and plays with the wrong hero, map, or starting mode, that match should be ended and replayed immediately. Now, there is a chance the players don't notice and continue to play with an incorrect choice. In this case, we will count that match. However, repeat offences, unfortunately, will count as technical defeats. This should not be need to be mentioned, but artifacts are not allowed in these cups. With tournament mode enabled, this won't be an issue.
Yeah, and like always, we're always going to be giving out lots of prizes for the competitors today. The top 8 players are going to earn a ton of gems, runes, gold. They're going to get an avatar trophy, a participation trophy, but the top 3 folks are walking out of here with premium unlocked in game for at least 1 week, maybe 2.
Plus, the top 3 players each get one of 3 other prizes. Either a gift card for Amazon, Google Play, Apple Store, Discord Nitro subscription, or a cash prize. Third place will receive $10 credit, second place $20, and first place gets $30.
Yeah, that's awesome for these players, man. And for all of you, like we said earlier, get in on the viewers quest for your chance to win prizes. And then there's also Twitch chat giveaways too. But for just being here in chat as well. So remember the viewers quest. And in addition, I think we have a few other special hidden ways that people could win today. Wouldn't you say so, Elsh?
Yeah, yes, we do. We've got some great hidden ways they can win things too. So another way to be rewarded is by being the first person to comment here in chat when you see a game-related object in the background of one of our beloved commentators. One of these beautifully bearded men will have something around them that will look like something in-game or you've seen on the Discord chat. So yeah, if you see that, you just need to type in exclamation point and what it is, and type that in, and we'll be giving away some gems for that.
Give us an example. Like if somebody were to see, I don't know, a chicken. Like,
yeah,
you give me an example.
Yeah. So if I had a live chicken and I put it right there, then you would the exclamation mark chicken, and everyone would know, oh yeah, Dora's chickens. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So everybody make sure you pay attention for that. Those are going to be fun. And as a reminder for today's format, just before we begin, we'll of course be starting with our quarterfinal matches today. We take a short break after that and bring you guys the latest news from the in-game stuff from around the community. Then we head into semifinal matches. And before we bring the finals, we go and do our third place matches as well.
Awesome.
I think that should do it for us. How do you feel, Elsh?
I feel great, mate. I'm ready to get into these games.
All right, I'm glad to hear it, dude. Our first matchup, folks, is going to be our quarterfinal matches. And if you're looking at the bracket, we've switched the order. It's going to be Rolly versus 1, 2, 3 Igor first today. And then we're going to go from top to bottom. So Fossae will be next, et cetera, et cetera. We'll keep you informed. But yes, first up today, Rolly versus 1, 2, 3 Igor. So we jump in game now, see what we got.
Thanks for the shout out. Not Draken's loving our beards, I think. Looks good.
Yeah.
Benzo's gone for a rage. Whoop, whoop.
Barris with the dog
I really
fart.
want to see a rage. What? Someone mentioned the dog fart.
Yeah, Barris is trying to do a dog fart giveaway. If Sayoko doesn't do that.
I do have the dog. She's over there in the corner, but hopefully we're not going to have a repeat of what happened last time.
We better have a repeat of that, man. But let's see. I'm already seeing everybody. I'm just going to give some shout outs here. We're waiting for the first matchups to come through, but as I get an invite coming in. But what's up, Brainy? What's up, Chini? I see Barris in the chat. Oh, good to see you, Barris. Drop Dead Fred. What's up,
man? Oh my gosh, Lomi! I see Lomi in chat. Hey, Lomi, welcome back. Drop Dead. I see him in there as well. Alpaca. Wow, so many people turning up today. Great to have you all here. So good.
Benzo, hey, what's up, man? Oh, okay, cool. I got the invite here. I see everybody queuing up right now. They're on D69.
Oh my gosh, is it time to say it? Do I get to say it yet, Joins?
You know what?
I
think you do.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
I think we're ready. Here we go. Ready. Join in with me. If you're at home, I want to hear you yell it out. You know what's coming. 2 generals enter the frying pan battlefield. Only one can come out alive. So, let's get ready to sortie!
All right, Ankh versus Chia. First round. First time we're seeing
Chia.
D69.
A couple of towers in really important positions here, so it's good to see an Ankh in there taking advantage of that.
Love it.
Highly likely we'll see. Yeah, we'll probably see Chia's balls get rolled into one of those towers to try and take it out.
Point. Identical strategies here. Both guys are opening here the same, dropping a forge, quickly taking that 40 village, and now moving center.
Yeah. Look how tight those snakes are coming in to take the 15s too.
Yeah.
Real pro play when you get to day 2 of a cup.
And already both these guys know this, and you can see it very plainly. Both of them have built up already their third skill. There's the first attack we've seen with the skill. Igor dropping the number 3 there from Ankh, slowing all those units down so he really gets all those kills.
Wow, he should be getting a lot of morale out of that.
Absolutely.
Doesn't quite Tico, gets 1 full star. Yep. The unit count looks pretty even at the moment. It's just a slight lead to Igor.
Yep. It's interesting we see a swap here where the colors on the top are different from the player.
Igor has upgraded more buildings as well, so he should increase that unit count. He is down on mana though, so yeah, Carnage, Rolly, he's ready to use an ability very soon, I'd imagine.
But really, look at Igor has control of all of those forges down in the bottom center of the map, really holding all of that key to himself. And as he keeps building up skill, all he's doing is using it to drop the number 3 from Igor to slow down all those units' troops from Carnage and really just soak up all of that.
Yeah, fantastic use of his second. Rolly just a few moments too late. He needed to get in there and do that before the second was up. Just a tiny bit slow there. That's going to cost him maybe. Looking very dominant here for Ankh now.
Pushing all those units down, trying to take out that bottom tower. But here's the opening. Igor's going to make a push in. Is able to take over that village.
And that's going to be a wrap, I'd say.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, he's got the entire center controlled by Igor and the right side. Here comes that big push in with all those units. You can see Igor or Rolly is doing whatever he can to support.
Yeah, with 4 stars of morale, it's going to be a very tough comeback from there. And
yeah, that's a really good number 4, though.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how long Rolly held with full mana without using anything. Because hoping to see him drop something a little bit earlier while Igor couldn't counter it.
Yeah.
But as soon as Igor's second was up, then that was pretty much game from then on.
Here comes this final push. You can see he's doing whatever he can to support himself as
look
the
at him
units
hold
are coming
on.
in.
Fantastic play by Rolly to hold on as long as he could.
Yeah. Rolly did whatever he can,
And
but now
that
he's got
is it.
one building
Game
left.
one.
He gives the GG to that one. So Igor takes the first map there. Congratulations, Igor. Yeah, Ankh is such a powerful a character to use on this map, man. I would always go with an Ankh here, or a Kenner, somebody else that has really distinct skills that can drive up these the tower's use and effectiveness. Can you remind me who are the 8 players that that we can choose from today?
The 8 heroes we've got are Stella, Trini, Dora, Chia, Ina, whoop whoop, Ankh, Pixo, and Klotz.
Okay. So among them, who do you think is... well, actually, just to give everybody up to speed, we don't have to play D69 again. The next round up, we'll start with D69 again. But do you think it's safe to say that Ankh will be pretty much a chosen for this? Or do you see other players relying on different strategies here?
Well, yeah, with no Kennel there and those really important towers through the center there, Ankh should be picked the most. I would imagine seeing a Pixo being played there. I think Pixo could be very damaging. And maybe even a Klotz with a good swap. You could avoid all of those towers straight in the enemy's backline.
I'm seeing a question here in chat too. Folks are asking, is Rolly Carnage? Barris is asking that. Yes, forgot to mention that to you folks. Rolly is Carnage. So we'll be saying Rolly as we call this out, but you'll be seeing Carnage on screen.
And it's good to see I've made Vu Nguyen cringe already. That's what I was going for.
Oh, Vu's cringing? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he's got, oh, geez. He's written, oh, geez. I can picture it. We're in round 2. Here we go.
Trini versus Klotz.
Trini versus Klotz.
Did we not get an invite to Mind? We might have to redo this one if he's not seeing the stream. I see the players starting to go. Yeah, we'll be messaging the players. If you guys aren't seeing this on your side, we'll be messaging them.
I'm getting a good look at the openers, though.
Yeah.
That's a real shame for Igor. He's done a fantastic little trick here, and no one gets to see it. So there you go.
I'm hesitant to call out action. If you guys can't see this, we'll see if we're going to be replaying this or not. Yeah, if we're not seeing it, though, we should replay this for you guys. The problem is of course, these players are seeing each other's strategies on this map.
Yeah.
We might just be redoing this entire thing and giving away the goose here. But just for your guys' knowledge, Rolly's doing great. Rolly has a lot of center control. He's taken over the middle forge. He's holding down some of the villages as well. And we're seeing Igor struggling here at the moment. Which gives me excitement, right? Because that means the last round went to Igor, and this round's going a little bit towards Rolly. So,
well, it's all you. I logged out thinking it's not going to count. I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to wait and join the viewers. I'll hop in chat with them, see what's going on.
Cool. Also, there's going to be chat giveaways today, folks. Just for you guys to keep in mind, they're going to be only for Twitch, not for you folks that are tuning in to YouTube or elsewhere. But if you're on Twitch, you see some posts here that you can just jump in on real quick. run into I think it's a lottery system that we have set up. So either just type in whatever the command is for that one, you'll get entered into a lottery, and then winners all get a bunch of gems. So keep an eye out for that. Still waiting to see what we're doing with that last map, if we're going to redo it. Give us 1 second.
There is one hero that's missing, joins, that I'm sad we're not going to see any of.
Tell me.
And that is actually, forgotten her name after bringing it out. It's brilliant. Our 17th hero, Satoshi.
Yeah,
Satoshi.
I was surprised. We've seen Satoshi since we've been doing character pool only the past couple cups. I was surprised that Satoshi did make it for the last 1 or 2 in a row. But you particularly like her?
Yeah, I will talk more about her straight after this game. Looks like we're heading back in, and have we got everyone in there? Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get an invite. All right, so folks, that just got the update. That last game did count. It is now tied 1-1, Rolly versus Igor. Apologize that you didn't get to see that one. It was of course the best game of the stream, you know. And I can't believe this, but wow. No, I'm joking. It was a really good match by Rolly to tie things up there, but apologies. If you're really so inclined, you can go back and roll these replays and rewatch it, but I encourage you to do so. But here we go. We're matching up for the next round here. Looks like Igor's going to go Trini this time. I didn't see the map. Maybe you did, Elsh.
No, I'm very sorry. I missed that as well.
Okay. Trini and Klotz. Ooh, Igor! That means we didn't use tournament mode.
Not tournament mode.
All right, we're going to redo this one. I'm sure one of the guys will leave. There was artifacts on Igor right there for everybody to see.
Yeah. He's marching out there, not having a piece of that.
He's like, yeah, no thanks. Absolutely. Looking and seeing what's in the chat here. I'm seeing a bunch of people put in exclamation point beard.
Mickey Rourke's got beard, mustache, face hair, drinking. Yeah, nice.
Eris wants that mustache keyword to come back in, man.
Vu saying Satoshi's not being played much because there's no artifacts available for her. Very good.
Wow, that's a hot take. So is he trying to imply that Satoshi's only good if artifacts are used on her?
Yeah. And I call her Dancing Queen because she is the 17th hero in your line. And that song goes, Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Yep, I know the song well. Maybe we should just call her ABBA.
I'm sure Guy was at home singing along to that one. Shout out to her. She got a 17-year-old girl. Her daughter just had a birthday. So anyway, Here we go. Round three. It's on.
Round 3, it's on, and tournament mode's turned on.
And everyone can see it. This is exciting.
This is great.
Now, it'll be interesting to see if anyone goes to that top base there. It's level 5 at the moment, drops down into a 4. Great for producing units, but far from the action.
Igor seems to know the value of that, heading for it right away.
He's just got to hold on because he's got to get units, back into where all the fights are going to be.
So it seems like Rolly doesn't see the sneak attack coming, or he doesn't care.
2 forges to Rolly at the moment. It's going to be a real advantage.
Wow.
So Igor's got a lot of units at the top, but they're out of the action. They're not where it's all going down the bottom. So he has to keep sending them down, and their attacks need to be a surprise. He really needs to split those attacks up more.
That's a perfect misdirection right there by Rolly. He sent his bunch of units.
Fantastic use of balance of units there by Igor. That's wonderful.
Sent a bunch of units up to that forge and then also down at the village to try to keep away. But there we go. Igor able to take one of those villages just momentarily. These units up top that he's sending down actually adding into some of the benefit here. Now we see Igor spreading out.
I'd like to see Igor pop a tower on that bottom base there. And give himself
Rolly gets frozen by Igor right in the line of fire.
Oh, wonderful snake from Rolly there, from that center building. It's really pivotal getting that building.
Yeah. Huge wave of units taking over a lot of production from Igor.
Looks like Igor's overstacked his forge. And I reckon that'll be about a wrap. Rolly should be able to hold it from here.
Rolly just has to keep sweeping up the right side, keeps dropping Klotz's #1 there, that turncoats, in order to just keep bringing units back to himself.
Yeah.
Igor knows it. He's calling it.
So, what I like from Igor there is taking that top base, because when you're up against a Klotz, you're going to get drained. You need more units.
Yeah.
So it was smart to get that. What I think he needed to do was actually send them back to his own bases to defend early on, build morale, rather than attack with those.
Yeah.
And give away morale.
His strategy.
Until the morale shifts and they're moving faster, you really can't push an attack from that top area. It needs to be used for defense.
Yeah, he was sending those units in only for direct attacks, and it was kind of nice as some misdirection. It worked once for him, right? He sent them all in first to go for the forges, but you could tell that Rolly saw that coming, and he just defended. The second time he actually started using them to attack some of the villages, and he took one over. But by that point, Rolly had such an advantage, he was able to just predict where those 15, 20 units were coming and hold them off.
That's right. Yep.
All right, match 4 here. This is match point because we are up 2-1 here.
It is.
Rolly's in the lead.
Alpaca pointed out that third bait was incredible, where he pushed out from the center.
Yes.
He skipped a building, went to the next building, and then once he tried to defend it, he pushed really hard into the closer building. It was a fantastic bait to get units out of there. It's really well done.
That's Mushroom Wars 101, man. That's like, I'm going to send all of them here, and you watch your opponent respawn, and you're like, psych! And then you send them where you're actually going, you know?
All right. Woo-hoo! We got an Ina. I'm excited.
Send the alarms up. Ina versus Dora. All right. And remember, this could be match point. Here we go. Straight away to expand here. Rolly going for that bottom tower first and foremost, trying to get some protection up before he takes the village, or before he takes the forge on his side. But pretty similar strategies of just getting as much base and territory as possible, upgrade. Who do you think is going to go for that top domination tower? Or excuse me, top king of the hill tower? No,
Igor should push in for it because he can lock. But he didn't get the lock off, so that's interesting. Oh, he manages to hold it. Oh, he still didn't lock.
Wow. There's the rage.
Here he goes, rages into it. Make sure he takes it. Now he can build some morale out of that. Oh, very clever. He pushes a few out.
There's a door of freeze. The door of freeze works against Carnage.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for him. And now some exploring going on by Igor here. Here we go. Now we see the lock, but he hit the locked building, which is an interesting way of doing it.
This is a perfect defense by Carnage. Rolly.
Yeah, he's holding on. He's gonna be. Oh, uses the chickens.
Chickens, so good.
Very nice. Very nice. Now he's got the morale and he's got the unit advantage. So
Einer just with the #2 equate morale gave the morale bonus that Carnage Rolly just had.
Really good use of that.
Really good, because he was about to Rolly was about to freeze.
So where are these guys going? They're going like, oh, fantastic attack there.
Wow, that's perfect attack. Rolly able to take out that top King of the Hill tower and take out a village from some misdirection of use. Has both of the King of the Hill towers, and now he's just sweeping in through Igor's base. Igor doing what he can to lock everybody up, send some units in and around him.
He's locked and hit the locked building again.
And we're just watching here.
Yeah, that's going to be game right there.
See if Igor has any comeback strategies here, but there he goes. Igor's calling it. And
that is it. Congratulations, Rolly is through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, congratulations, man. First person of the day to win. And he came from a behind victory, you know? He lost that first round and then able to whip it back up, man. So congratulations.
Yeah, he did well.
I would ask you this, Ellis.
Yes.
I saw him, you called this out a little bit, but I wanted to call out. He locked, we saw we saw Igor lock a village and then start attacking it. That seems to be a bad strategy because you're locking all those units in there, and then when you attack it, you're attacking a building that tends to have a lot of units in it. Is that unadvised?
Yeah.
Is that a good point?
So what you would do is you'd run your first couple of units into that building to make it look like that's the one you're hitting. Then when they try to defend it and pour all their units into that building, that's when you lock it, and the next units that are already on their way need to run past it to other buildings. So yeah, the locks. I felt like Igor 123 a little bit slow on his lock when he first took that opening King of the Hill. He could lock the nearest one and held it, and then he wouldn't have had to waste rage. And then later he raged, but he only raged to one building. So as soon as you take it, all the units heading in there with 70% bonus attack, they're not doing anything because you've already got the building. So rage really needs to hit 2 or more buildings. And then, a second time he locked and then hit the same building that he just locked, which is just going to feed them around.
That makes sense. Well, congratulations again. Okay, we're moving into our second quarterfinal match. This one is with Fossae, our reigning champion from the 1v1 Cups from July, against Q211. Write this down so I can keep track of both these guys and see what they go with. Reminder, we will be playing on D69 first, and then moving into whatever maps the players themselves choose. This is a big match for me. I mean, I'm really looking forward to this one. Elsh, what do you thought, or what do you think?
Yes, this is going to be really exciting. This one, it's going to be fantastic. This is the one I called to probably be the best quarterfinal match. Let's see how it goes. These guys are both extremely skilled. It's good to see another Australian awake. Gijatina, thanks for coming along. Great to see you there. Yes, you're such a noob at Twitch. That's not all you're a noob at, mate. Big shout out to you.
That's awesome. Oh, here we go, man. I think I see everybody in.
I think we have 2 new generals ready to enter the battlefield saucepan. Come on, people. Let's get ready to party. Woo!
Onk. That's what I was thinking.
We thought that.
We got an onk off. Let's see. Nobody's dropping the forge yet, but it's got to happen, right? There we go. Q211 doing what I was hoping. Fossae's got something else brewing. He's upgrading instead of taking over that other one.
Okay. Yeah, he's done the back one.
Very curious. Fossae upgraded a lot of those before converting them. Maybe for some unit gain.
Trying to get morale. He has got slightly more morale having done that.
Yeah.
Showing that extra upgrade. He's got this. They're both slowed each other. Both pushing in. And Fossae takes his momentarily first. No real damage done though.
Yep. 3 evenly killed here. Both guys
both used their first on the tower already.
Yeah.
Both used their third.
Here we go. Fossae, the first to push forward on the south side, taking over some more of those forges.
Yeah.
Q211 short behind.
Yeah, Q211 opting to spend his units on upgrading the back end, so he'll have more units coming in later on. Fossae's pushing them in forward. They both just take the ones on their side. No one really game to take that central forge between them.
I think Q211's going to go for it. He just got his reinforcements in. Yep, and here comes.
Yeah.
Fossae a little bit lower on unit count right there, but he's getting his folks in. He hasn't upgraded his back line. There he goes. He's upgraded his last village on his side. Q211 with a slight advantage here. Similar morale, similar standard. Now it's going to be standoff, a little western standoff here. Who's going to make that first attack? Here we go, some upgrades of those towers in the center, so they can just do more damage as they both drop their number 1 from Ankh. All those units get slowed down by Fossae, so they're going to walk into this neutral tower and get a lot of damage. Fossae's going for that center neutral tower, taking it down 120.
Wow.
Gets slowed down by Q211, who pushes in as well.
Oh, he got it, and then he took it back.
Fossae took it back.
And then took it back.
Wow,
And
drops
he's
the
done
number.
it again.
Holy cow, that was perfect.
And he's
Q211
poisoned him.
poisoned him, dropped him with a poison. Fossae retreated his units, poisoned himself. Q has taken over the majority of those center towers. Fossae, in between all of that scuffle, took over one of the center forges as well.
Now
Fossae,
he's sick with all the poisons going through himself as well. Oh no!
Yeah, and he
He's sent poison
reinfected
units back
himself.
into his own village.
Fossae slows him down. There's so much to call out here because it's so
Oh,
quick.
wow, can he hold it? He loses it and gets it back
He
again.
holds it, loses it, yeah.
And
there
now
he goes.
he should be able to win this from here, Q211.
Yeah,
What
got
an
a great
epic
push.
match, and Fossae knows it, and he is moving right along. Woo!
That's
Hey,
one to rewatch,
Mingo's
folks.
turned up too.
Yeah, that's a great match. You just saw so much frenetic action, lots of Ankh goodness right there in the center. Tossit's retaking of the different areas, poisoning, slowing, using Ankh's #1 to gather all those units that are traveling through that neutral territory. Almost too much to even keep track of, but it's one of those ones where you're like, let me watch this on 1% replay speed or even 0.5 replay speed to see exactly when and where somebody did something. But those poisons were so well done, right?
Yeah, that was really good. That was amazing to watch how those towers kept flicking over. Someone would take it and the other person would get it back. It was wonderful.
I'm getting my invite here for round 2. So, of course, this will be Fossae's choice for map. He'll also make first selection of players as well. Let's see here. Seeing D8. Maybe they're locking that in. We're waiting to get everybody else in mode. Did you get an invite yet, Elsh?
Yep.
Okay.
I have not got an invite. Oh, here it comes. That's yeah, that was fantastic watching the plague coming in, watching the slows, dropping the firsts, trying to save a base with the second, poisoning themselves, just trying to get those people out of there. That's a really, really good game.
I think, honestly, Ankh is one of my favorite characters to play just because of how his moves pair together so well. Some characters, I feel like their moves are cool, but they don't complement each other as well as how Ankh's is like, I'm going to slow everybody down, and then I'm going to use my #1 and just suck up all of these units I kill. Like, that's such a cool combination that naturally lends itself. When you're a new player and you see that, you naturally put those things together. Whereas some of the other characters, you're like, oh, I guess I could chickens and then vortex, but what? Yeah, you're like, maybe you have to figure out the right way and timing for some of these things, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. We got Stella v. Chia.
Stella and Chia. Right. Everybody pushing out as much as they can. Both of them taking over those King of the Hill towers. Excuse me, those domination towers. Fossae going for center ground as quick as he can.
Let's have a look here.
Comes Q trying to take that away from him. Gets it.
He does manage to get it.
Loses it.
Loses it.
Whoa, but at
he
the
downgrades the next one. So a couple of downgrades, but didn't actually hold one. Or will he hold this one?
doesn't look
Oh
like.
man, it's so
Well,
close. Yes, he's going to hold one.
hold it. Wow,
Now
now
he
he's
pushes
pushing
into
it.
that Center forge. Very
Center forge, that's
interesting.
right.
Very.
Oh, Q going around Fossae for his
Gets it
back
broke.
base.
Oh wow, amazing
timing.
game. Switching over. Oh, he takes the dom off him just momentarily.
Oh, this is
But
so
I think,
risky.
as the dust settles, Fossae seems to be slightly ahead now.
Yeah, Fossae's going to have
And
a
he's got
really
the
good hold
units,
here.
he's got the morale, he's going to push in after that forge. Wow, it's a great exchange. Well, hold on here. Q211 drops his fourth.
Yeah.
That might keep him in it.
Fossae with
He
that
might be able to get some
huge,
morale out of that.
yeah, that huge morale gain from Fossae, though. Right now, he just has to wait
Yeah,
for the dust
it
to
is.
settle.
It'll be too much. He takes the main, and that's going to be it. Q211 sends a
man.
crank emoji. He's out of there.
He's out. And Fossae returns it with a cry, but it's okay because he was cranky and he said it's okay.
Oh,
But-
so that's 1-1, is it?
That's 1-1. Yeah, man, what a good match. And that was so like tug of war right there at the center, and you didn't know exactly who was going to get it because they would keep retaking the forge, taking it back. Q
Yeah.
there's like a really critical flaw that Q makes in the middle where he tries to send everything out and around to go to the back line while he does a couple other attacks. He tries to go for Fossae's back forge. Fossae could see it from so far away because this map is so big. So by the time Fossae sees all these units coming, he can respond to it, get that morale boost from that center, like all of those units that Q expelled, sent out. He sent him from the center forge, and Fossae just had to wait and say, okay, well, now let's go for the center forge.
Yeah.
That was a big moment, at least that
It
I
looks
saw.
like in chat, some people have noticed the rank shield that I beautifully made here with a bit of alfoil on a kid's shield. So I'm not quite sure who won it yet, but yeah, I have seen a few people typing that. So well done. Keep looking out in different spots, and you could win yourself some gems.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, we'll find out who the winner is and announce that very soon.
So now we're going into our third round. This is 1-all, of course. This will be map choice by Q211 here. I did not see the map, but he does choose Dora as his player of choice. Fossae is going to return fire with a...
But if he's picking Dora, I'm thinking it's going to be at least a mid to large map. She's very, very strong towards the end game, but she's vulnerable on the early game because her first ability, assimilating Fartex, is just, it moves your units quicker, but it also moves their units quicker if they take that building and use it back against you. So it's not a strong first, but her third and fourth are fantastic. Yeah.
Absolutely. Looks like Fossae is returning fire with a Dora. So Dora. He's thinking about it, though. He hasn't locked it in.
Okay.
Oh,
he has. It is Dora.
Good to know. Oh, okay. Of course.
Here we go.
Q sending the happy emoji.
And Q211's pushed in so that make sure he gets that forge early.
He's obviously going for the bottom line. Fossae is going to return fire, go for the top.
Look at that snake from Fossae. That is a tight, fat, hard snake, that one. Wow. He's also popped another forge at the back there.
Fossae, all those units up top in that center forge. It's going to push out really easily here.
So it looks like Q211 ahead on unit production.
And morale.
He hasn't got that second forge. And here we go. Assimilating Fartex goes in. He pushes hard in the forge. Yes. He takes it.
And he's going to take that village away from Fossae as well. So now he has the top and the bottom to center sections.
He used that unit advantage that he has really well there.
Really good morale bonus too.
Fire. He's got his all four abilities available to him.
Yeah, Fossae's just waiting for the right timing here. Fossae's doing whatever he can to build up his morale. He's taking out that bottom tower, but that's not going to be enough. There you go, Dora.
Chickened him.
Fossae knows it, calls it.
So again, we've seen someone sitting on all four abilities there, going, when do I use it? What do I use it on? Not sure which ability to use and when, and then it's ended up costing them the game.
That was such a critical moment for Fossae. Q could see Fossae was sending all those units into that bottom tower, and all he had to do was just wait and say, you use the majority here, I will chicken at the right time, right when you get it down to like 40 or so, and then I'll take it in. Fossae saw it, chickened him, but it wasn't enough. Just with the morale bonus, the unit counts that's coming in, there's nothing he can do. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Elsh. If you own a building, if you own a village, and your opponent chickens your units, you still get that total number of units, right? It just decreases the attack value of each of those units.
That's right. It decreases their attack value and their speed. But if they're heading to your own bases, they'll get there and slower, but they still count as a full unit.
Yeah, so you'll get all of them.
Yeah, so if you're just new to the game, you're learning how to play, what you need to do when you're chickening is you chicken units that are coming to try and hit you. All right, it's going to slow them down. And then it's also going to reduce how much damage they're doing to you. Yeah. So no value in chickening someone who's just reinforcing their own build.
Makes sense. This is match point. We are down, Fossae, Q211 is ahead 2-1. If he wins this, he steals the show right here. He's going to move on to the semifinals himself. Waiting for everybody to queue up here, but it looks like Fossae is choosing D60 as this map. I'm seeing some love in the center in the chat here. Everybody saying, Fossae, give us game 5. Oh, look at that.
Come on, Fossae. Get us to game 5.
Seeing some.
And Hoodie for Joins.
Hoodie for Joins.
Get on board with Hoodie for Joins in the chat channel. Get on there and let's get Joins one of these beautiful, well-made, amazing Zillion Whales hoodies.
Everybody I bring on this stream to help is like, hey, have you seen my sweet hoodie? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Look at my shirt I pulled out of my closet that has nothing to do with Mushroom Wars. Like, cool, guys. So, no, I love your hoodie, man. Thank you, Chini, for keeping the dream alive.
Yeah, Chini's always on board with that. Cake for Brainy, too, they got going on out there at the moment. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, we see Pixo. Pixo's chosen first.
Pixo on this map, I don't even know off the top of my head if Pixo on this map, why Fossae would go with that, but Fossae clearly has something.
He can jump the wall here. If you know what you do it, you can jump the wall and get the center area.
This is the diagonal map? Is this the diagonal map? Where you have to come up and around and then back in?
Yeah, if you call that diagonal, yes. I have no idea why it's diagonal, but yes.
Wait, okay, this is not the diagonal map. You're right. This is a different wall map. My mistake.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're like, yes, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Oh, wow. So Fossae pushes in for his King of the Hill immediately, and he takes it. So if it comes down to a points issue, he's ahead, but I don't think it's going to last that long.
Smart by Fossae to drop that early UFO.
Yeah, now this is interesting. He's
Fossae, go, man. He's going to dominate.
He's pushing in for the mid early. He didn't even use the jump, but maybe he'll use the jump to attack a building very soon. We'll see. Because he could probably jump into Q211's area, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Q211 a really strong push in there. He should be able to take that. He does. Fossae tries to get it back, and he does too.
Yep.
Now this is a spot where I'd expect Fossae to drop a second forge. He did it early last game when there was no Trini.
There's
now
some
there's
bees.
Trini. You need to have a second forge because she can freeze it.
Gotta take that back forge.
Takes it. And that's why I needed a second forge, because that would have been really handy right then. There goes the second forge.
Got 50 units in that bottom village. Fossae's gonna try to attack it.
Wow.
Gonna be frozen. Oh, drops a tower really quick.
Can he get reinforcements there? Fossae pushing from the center down as well. The secondary attack, a great secondary attack there by Fossae.
Just enough to really deter him long enough. Oh,
yeah.
One
and
unit too short.
A win. That should be a win to Fossae, and we are going to game 5 unless Q211 can pull out some super magic here.
Fossae drops that third forge, just making sure he guarantees victory here. Q211 goes up.
Well, he knew he was going to lose one.
Lost the second one.
Q211! Can he take that King of the Hill?
No, he can't. Now it's
should
just
be all right for Fossae to
delaying the inevitable.
Up. Yeah.
Here comes Fossae with that huge
I
push.
like it when he pushes to a fight. You may as well.
Yeah, he did a really good job there defending.
Give it your best.
Oh, the bees! Holy hell, that was a great use of bees.
Defensive bees. You don't see that too often. That's great.
The bees jump over all the units to try to get there ahead of time. Man, Q, what a great play. This map I would have called right away to Fossae because of his strong opening, the use of that UFO right at the very beginning to deter any Q211 moves. Fossae had a well-executed plan here. You called it right at the beginning when you were like, oh, he's going right for that King of the Hill tower, but he gets it with like 1 unit to spare, then goes straight and sends all that stream of single unit snakes down to that bottom village. So at that point, you're like, okay, there's very dedicated effort and technique used here, and Q211's lagging behind, but I got to give Q211 credit for knowing to drop that tower down at the bottom in Fossae's base and deter him long enough. He just sits there and builds up units and momentum in the background so he can start to formulate his next strategy. Really, really good. But just getting noticed here.
Alrighty. The winner of the Spotting the Shield was Cheeseburger. Well done, Cheeseburger. Keep your eyes out for what else is happening. But right now, let's get ready for this massive Game 5.
This is Game 5.
I call it Joins. I said this was going to be an amazing matchup in the quarterfinals, and look at them go. They have delivered, and there's still one to come.
This is an excellent reason why, like Q211, like I said, was the member today that was not in our last 1v1 cup because Moonshadow was here in his place. And man, is he proving he deserves to be here. You know, had Fossae walked in here and stormed the castle 3-0, he would have been like, look, I'm the king of the castle. But Q211's like, no. I'm going to beat you the first 2 out of 3 games, and then we're going to go to a game 5. So this is good stuff. This is like almost this is almost like finals kind of hype, where you're seeing such excitement so early on.
Yeah, it is. This is very exciting. They're at D44. It's got that the 2 key central villages there. So one's a level 5, drops down to level 4 when you take it. Great for producing units, but it's a long way from where the action often is. The other one is only a level 1 village. There's only 5 units in it, but it's a really strong point to attack from, as we saw Rolly do earlier today.
Q's choosing Klotz. This is a great choice. Just a reminder to folks, last time we used this map today with Igor and Rolly, Klotz did win this map. So Q's doing a strong strategy, and there's Treaty for Fossae.
Oh,
Trini,
of course, it's King of the Hill, so it's no longer an easy take, that bottom central one. It's going to cost you 50 units to get in there.
Q going up top.
Let's have a look at these measured openers.
Fossae skipping that top center.
These players will be practicing these things.
There's Q with the turn cloaks.
Q211 goes in for early push, a really early push. Now, he could easily take that top village if that's where he's going to go, because Fossae's left it to defend himself. Oh, he's going to go over there. Oh, wow. Oh, he takes a building.
Now he knows to take that top village.
His crippling.
Another turn cloak. This could be it. He's going to take that huge unit production away from him. Q knows it, calls up the GG. Fossae knows it, gives the GG, and he's out.
Oh, wow. Q211. He's come into that with a brilliant strategy, and he has executed amazingly. And that was fantastic. I really thought he should have taken that top building, but what he was doing was he ran it right down the bottom, knowing that Fossae would freeze his forge. So by the time he got there, the forge freeze had lifted, and those units were doing full damage again. And that was amazing. Well done, Q211. Wow. Congratulations. Fossae, you are an amazing player.
Absolutely.
Amazing, mate. Great to see you here on day 2 again, but your journey ends here, unfortunately.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. Q211, welcome to the day, man. You ate your Wheaties this morning. You are feeling good. Fossae, congratulations.
He's in the cities.
So good. Those were some of, I think, honestly, probably one of the more exciting matchups we're going to see today. So I hope everybody that tunes in throughout today, if somebody tunes in late, somebody give them the word that they need to watch that whole exchange as well. But for everybody's awareness, we are going to move into our next quarterfinal matchups. I'm pulling up the graphic right here just to see and remind myself exactly who's up next.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to be Loha Soshi and Dark Dagger. So Mr. Name Change himself against
Mr. Name Change.
And Loha was just like you mentioned before. Loha just competed in the on-site land tournament in Russia recently too. So this is one of the repeat folks that we're going to see play now again.
Yeah,
one of our cups.
And he performed quite well there too. And I was very privileged. One of my friends, Ragnid, she got me on video and walked me around and introduced me to so many of our Russian community. It was wonderful to say hello or privyet to all of them, and to see the Zillion Whales facilities as well was a real treat, Joins.
Yeah, did you, wait, correct me if I'm wrong, you were in St. Petersburg for that?
No, via screen.
Gotcha.
So, yeah,
I was
on video. They videoed, I got videoed in, which was really great.
That is awesome.
And I'm looking forward, they're getting a professional video made of the day too, and I've seen a pre-version, and I'm really looking forward to the proper version coming out later on.
If you guys haven't seen that, that teaser of everything is up on the Discord channel. I think we'll be playing a little bit of it later for everybody to see it, to get some of the hype, feel some of that yourselves. But man, it did look so good. We were streaming it. Me and Benzo were streaming it, and at some points we were like, "Wow, this is like crazy! Look at the stage. Look at the lighting. Look at the freaking Focus showing up with a full tuxedo. All of it. I was blown away. So felt like I missed out.
That's a nice touch, and the band that played and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have a new group starting. This is a new match, Joins.
Did you already get the invite?
I have the invite. Your invite should be coming very soon.
Looks like we gotta get one to mine too.
I think we know what time it is.
Oh, not yet. Wait until we get the invites.
No?
No,
I get a little bit excited, don't I? I try to rush it.
I know.
It's not as exciting as a rage, but I do get excited by anything.
Oh, I understand.
It's like, I'm flying the wall. This is so good. Look at that fly. Ah! Come on, someone let me yell. Someone let me yell.
I'm gonna get mine in here real quick, and you know what? I think it is time. What's the time for?
It is time.
I think so.
2 generals enter the saucepan battlefield. Only one will reign supreme. Let's get ready to saute!
All right, Martio versus
Here we
Ankh.
go.
Seeing that strong Ankh choice, Dark Dagger knows what's up. But Martio's a great choice too, dropping those clouds, for even just bypassing that entire need for does anybody care about the towers in the middle there?
It's actually not a great choice because he's not one of the heroes we're meant to be choosing from today.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, so it's great for his cloud, but it's not actually allowed. So,
I was gonna
think
say.
we said we'd allow it once, but any time after that, it will be a lost point. So, yeah, I think we're going to allow this game to go. Oh, here we go. He's dropped his third. What a fantastic use of Mario. Dropping his third, pushing all those units in, and Dark Dagger wears it.
Dark's like, great. Look how pissed Dark is. He's like, this is ridiculous. I have a strategy. Yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there, man. He's too bad to even play. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart.
Well,
Dark is like not anticipating that use because he planned for not having to fight against Martio. Then Martio uses a Martio attack.
So should they replay it? That's the question. It's not really fair if you're using a banned hero.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for official word there. We'll see what everybody says. I'm sure we're gonna see some words on the back end. Dark's typing. Restart says Dark. He's hoping for it. Yep, Loha. We're letting Loha know that it was a banned hero. I think we're gonna redo that lap. Wow. So yeah, chat. Just checking in with you guys as we figure all that out. Oh, what's up, Benzo?
Can't believe you tried to sneak one past me, Loha. So she.
You know what's
banned
funny?
Hero. I'm on it. I'm watching.
You know what's so funny is like we were talking earlier, like what's a character choice to use? And I remember when D69 came up on one of the past cups, and everybody was choosing Martio, and I was sitting here, I was like, oh my God, why didn't we think of Martio? It's so obvious. And then you're like, that is a great choice.
Yeah. Except
you can't choose that. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. Oh God. So I'm still waiting here. Loha's getting an invite. That one didn't count.
That didn't count. Oh, someone has spotted something. 2 people have spotted it. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, really?
Right there. Well done. Who is it? Not Draken.
Oh, is
not
it not
Draken?
Draken?
Thinks that I have a treasure chest. I think he got in there before Dragon Senhai. So Dragon Senhai.
Yeah. It comes down to you didn't spell chest right, but
Well,
I don't know, Draken. I think it's Draken. Draken?
we'll let Draken. You got to learn how to spell chest, mate. Spell chest properly. You got some bonus A's in there. It's like when I do a rage, I have an A for every building I've taken. So it's like a rage if I've done like 8 buildings. But you don't add A's to the word chest, Draken, only to the word rage.
It depends. If it's a really you know what? I'm not even going to touch this one. I was going to make it. Yep, we're not going to go into how we want to. Yep, no, we're going to move on. But congratulations, Draken. Let's see if we can get some. Can you hold it up and show everybody else that may not have seen it? Elsh, can you show everybody close-ups with that guy?
Yes, there we go. So Draken said he's American, he doesn't speak English, but there is the treasure chest. And look at the effort that I've gone to put a lovely little keyhole in it like our amazing artwork on our Mushroom Wars game.
Yeah. Would you call that a silver chest? Is that a gold chest? What is that?
But, yeah, I didn't have enough alfoil to make it a silver chest because I used it on the shield. So let's just call it. Let's call it the.
Bronze? Yeah, we'll just call it
the chest.
Whatever, guys.
The chest. It was the chest. Mm.
We're waiting on Loha here still, folks, to get the invites out. In the meantime, I'm waiting to see if Sayoko has another giveaway or another what do we call it? Another lottery to throw up.
Draken said give it to the other person, which is lovely. We'll see.
Oh, what a sweet guy.
So what's...
Yeah, in the meantime, let's talk about this matchup and when we do see it. What did we see that last time? We saw, obviously, Dark Dagger doing a very similar opening using Ankh coming in. But we can't really talk predictions on what Loha is going to do unless he changes to Ankh as well. I don't know. Besides that blunder right there, what do you think about this pairing? Dark Dagger versus Loha. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's gonna be a great matchup watching these two guys going at it. I can't pick a winner. Not sure who's going to get it. I know Rob T, Dark Dagger, whatever he's going by at the moment. He's fantastic with Dora. When I've seen him play Dora, really good. So I'm tipping he'll win whenever he plays Dora. He'll win that one. Mm-hmm. And yeah, here we go. Oh, I missed the invite.
Yeah, me too. The invite went away. Yakking. I gotta say, I think Dark is gonna take this. I don't know. Loha had an extremely good showing until the semifinal match, his last games. Sorry, the Invitational Cup. Sorry, the in-person cup. The last time we saw him play.
Can you shoot me an invite, please, Join?
I don't have one, man. As soon as I get one, I will send it to you. I promise.
All right. I got one. They're probably playing. I got an invite and I forgot to press it. So yeah, they're probably in there playing again. No? Okay.
They're not playing yet. There comes the invite. My mistake. Loha lost first round to Mr. Kiss last showing, but he still is a really strong player. So I have to go with Dark Dagger because I've seen Dark play so much recently that I've I got a good feeling. Do you want to saute again, Elsh?
Shall we saute again?
Give me a quick saute. Give me a quick saute.
All right, you want another one?
Just a quick one.
Two generals enter the battlefield.
Keep going.
Only one more remaining.
Yeah.
Let's get back to saute.
Perfect. Okay, so now let's see. Dark Dagger and Loha. We got, obviously, Loha's going to, actually, Dark's going to choose first. But he had, wow, they both changed. Okay, no, there we go. Dark Dagger chooses the Ankh. Loha responds with the Chia.
Very good. Here we go. Ankh, as we'd expect on here. We have seen Chia on this map before as well, which is good.
First round with Igor and Rolly, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it was just it's a matter of when to use her abilities, I think, is going to be the hardest thing for Loha to work out here. And the normal opening for both of them. Forge push, hit the 40 once it's down. Very even at the moment.
Here we go, we're seeing big push in. Dark Dagger knows what he's doing.
Dark Dagger's got lots coming.
You see Loha
pushing it later. Very good snake coming together though. Where's he heading? He's going to go to the tower, and he gets slowed from it.
Slowed. Oh, Dark Dagger going straight across. Also gets slowed.
He gets slowed as well. They both get slowed.
Not going to have enough because of that slowdown.
Double slow. Amazing.
Slow, exactly. Dark really needs to get a tower.
Go for that tower. Well, yeah.
He really needs to so he can start drumming up some support with his number one. There he goes. He gets it.
I thought he was going to push over and take over Lexa's tower there, but that's okay.
Now he's got a forge.
Forge early.
Second forge, third forge.
Really good thing here for him too. He's got his second up. Dark Dagger's got his second up. So if the balls come, he might be able to save the building temporarily.
Definitely, great point. Dark doing whatever he can right here to hold that middle forge while taking out some other ones. Uses his number 4 to poison Loha's bottom forge.
Great move by Dark.
Keeps dropping his number 1 right there on the center tower.
Nice. Yep, he's going to keep spamming that. We've got a spammer. We've got a spammer.
God, spammer. Loha drops some dust clouds right there. Good defense up top. Good defense by Loha up top.
Very good play. Now, Lex has taken that bottom forge and is pushing out. Managed to pinch a couple of forges back.
Look at that, the bottom. Loha able to take everything.
Gets one of them back, but loses the tower. Oh, wow. Dark's gotten into Lex's back area there.
Perfect use of Dark's number 2.
Really good stab. Really good stab and held on to it well.
This is really strong setting right now for Dark Dagger. He's got the entire middle section and the right.
Units, all the morale. He's just got to get in there and finish this thing. So, again, Chia, what's she going to do? What abilities will she use?
She slows it down.
Good, but it's too late.
Just
and that is it. Dark Dagger takes the rematch after Leha used a wrong call with Mario. All good. All good. We are 1-0 Dark Dagger. Lexa gets to pick the next one.
Congrats there, Dark. Came out strong, and that's a perfect use of why this level is so good as an opening map for both players to have to compete on, because it goes back and forth, you know. And that was honestly probably a better showing of how to use Chia's strengths effectively. That similar power that Chia and Ankh have where they can slow down their units, and then it's how do you use the other powers from these players to just turn the favor on your side. And so we saw with Loha, they're using the dust whenever possible. Chia's number 4 right there in order to just like trap units. They can't get out of this until finally the dust clears and they scatter everywhere.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, Ankh's number 1 in a tower heavy level, it's just so powerful. Expands the reach of it. Every unit it kills that adds to your total. It's pretty good, man. In this kind of setting, it's got to be better than Chia's number 1 just because of the territory itself. But
now there is a giveaway going on in Twitch right now. You've got to type in !1v1 if you want to try and win something there.
Here we go.
Someone also asked about the previous quest. If you spot something mushrooms related behind one of our esteemed colleagues with the big beards going on here, the commentators, if you spot something mushrooms related, then you just type in ! and what you see, and you can also win that way too. Here we go. Lex's choice is gone for duplex 44, which we're probably going to see another Klotz on again. What are you thinking, Joins? We're going to see Klotz again?
Klotz has had such a strong showing on this map today, at least from this hero pool. We've got no Mardio, just don't forget Loha. So I have to imagine we'll see a Klotz. Interesting that Loha chose us first.
Yep. If you're new watching this game, the reason why they're choosing Klotz is there's a level 5 building which produces a lot of units. So Klotz's first drains units as they're being produced. So it's really strong here. The other reason why we keep seeing Trini on this map is there's 1 forge each for each player. So you can freeze a forge and stop them gaining the attack and defense bonus that a forge gives. Here we go.
Go.
Oh, yep. So a late push by Lexa to the top.
Loha knows he's a little late on the opening there.
Dagger goes for that central position. Oh, and he goes the drain on that building. He gets frozen though, so
goes around it,
and he hides behind it. Well done.
Smart.
That'll be a downgrade. He
takes it. But here we go.
That one
up top. See Loha sending units whatever he can.
Oh, here we go. How's this going to work out?
Meanwhile, Dark is doing whatever he can to take it off from him.
Dark pushes really hard at the top there. Doesn't take it.
Wow. Holds it with 1.
The forge just holds on. He gets the second forge.
Both forges held right now.
Oh, this forge swaps over again.
Forge swapped again. Dark Dagger has both the forges.
Lexa in some strife here.
Loha.
He hasn't got the unit production going on.
There's all the unit production gone. Up top, the last building, and it's gone.
Wow.
Dark Dagger.
Very nice game.
Congratulations,
very nice
Dark.
game. Again, we saw the building at the top didn't end up winning it. Or this time it didn't end up winning it. He used them all for attack and not for defense, which is what I was calling early on would be a great option for. So interesting. But against the Trini, it's really hard to get the timing right with because she can freeze your forge. So it's always good to have a second forge playing against a Trini.
Yeah, and we saw it was like both members, like we called out before on this map. You see that top village start sending units. You're like, where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Every time goes straight for that forge, loops all the way around. But by the time it gets down there, if you see it past the first village, you know where it's going. So units just start flooding in past it with it. This is match point. Just to bring everybody up to
very
speed.
nice bait there again by Dark Dagger to hit the front building and then hit the building behind it. That village, take the smaller village out. That was very, very well executed, and that was pretty much the game turner there. After that, he got the second forge and he swapped back over. But yeah, he had it. Got a really stronghold from that great move.
Dora, I didn't see the map, but that's who our hero choices are going to be. Maybe it's going to be just like that last game.
I called Dark being very strong on Dora, so
totally. This is D3.
D3.
Here we go.
Can Lexa beat Dark at a hero he is brewing at? So they both push forward. They both get a forge.
Loha's such a strong opening. He knows exactly what he wants, how many units to send
look at that. He's pushing really hard in there. Oh, he's just almost got that. He almost got that.
Yeah, the forge
whatever
from
that thing
him.
is. Someone help me out here.
It's a forge.
The forge, that's the word. He almost got that forge off him. Didn't quite able to hold it against Dark now.
Chickens used
Dark
really well.
The chickens out, and it saves his forge. It
saves it. But also chickens. Are they going to be able to hold it before reinforcements get there? No.
Oh.
So now Loha.
Chicken there.
Loha with both the forges gets one stolen.
And he loses it just in time. Oh.
Man, I didn't think he was going to lose that.
Wow, it is bouncing.
This is going to be tight.
Strong position here.
All the unit production right now is on Loha's advantage. And Dark does whatever he can to drop a forge.
Goes. He's pushing into the back end. Pushing in the back end.
Loha knows it's going to take out some of that production. Takes out one.
Oh. And
takes out two.
Yeah, he should be able to win it from there.
Yeah, he's just got so much going for him right now. Although, yeah, Dark is doing whatever he can to hold on, but it's not enough. He knows. Good, well done, Loha. Loha, man, yeah. Loha clearly has some expertise on this map, knows Dora's strengths, sent the exact right numbers of units to get exactly where he wanted positionally, and then at that point, it was just a matter of using skills effectively to chicken some things, take forges back, hold that domination of the map as much as he could, so that Dark just had to do whatever he could to scramble, turn buildings into forges, and try to come back. But at that point, you got to hope for a miracle, man. So.
Yeah, amazing. So no clean sweep there for Rob T. And they're going again.
Yep.
They are playing again.
This will be
that
match 4.
2-1?
Yeah. 2-1. This is still match point, of course. Dark could win it right here. See what happens. Oh, I'm seeing Wiener Schnitzel in the chat. What's up, man? We got Miso Hele. There's Gaia. I didn't see Gaia earlier. And then I heard somebody say hey to Lita. So Lita, if you're out there, what's up, Lita?
Oh, Gaia never misses it. She's been here the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned her earlier, but
she loves it. She would have been singing to Dancing Queen.
That's
earlier
right.
On.
Yeah. Young
absolutely.
and free, only 17. That's right. Gaia was the Dancing Queen. And there's Arvad, always showing up to give me crap. Thank you, Arvad.
Arvad, notice there's a lot of food puns going on with saute and what was the other food pun he was talking about? Saw him right there earlier. Oh, spam as well.
All right, that's right.
I like it. It's into his puns. It's good. All right, here we go. Will we see a Rudo? Probably not, because Rudo's not allowed.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like, probably not, because he's like Mardio.
You know what we're going to miss? We missed the poor man's rage. Rudo's boots is a poor man's rage, but we get to see a real man's rage. Pirate Einer! Whoop, whoop. Come on, Einer.
First of the day.
No, we've seen Einer before.
No, first Pirate Einer. First Pirate Einer.
Oh, yes, true. True Pirate Einer. Let's go. So they both push in, as you'd expect.
First drops the forge.
15 first. Very nice by Dark what he's worked out there.
Loha is choosing not to upgrade, turn into a forge.
King of Hill taken. And look at him push forward to get that extra extra forge.
And he gets it. Really now it's just about support. Get as many units down there as possible.
All he has to do is tower up. He needs to tower up on that. If he can get a tower on that front one, he's in a really, really strong position. Oh, he even takes the king of the hill.
Takes the king of the hill. Loha gonna rage go around it. Pirate rage takes the back tower.
He gets one. Oh, too many units in there.
60 units in there. Gonna take it.
Oh, but it puts him in a strong position now.
There's the bees. Oh my God.
Come over. They didn't take the building.
Only one left.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Wow, what a
unbelievable change of pace here.
Dagger in a very strong position. Now Lexa has moved around. He's in the strong position.
Lexa's taken all of the forges away from Dark Dagger, and now
he's got one at the back holding himself, so...
Yep.
It
just gets frozen right there, though. Dark Dagger knows it. He's out.
2-0! 2-0! Wow! Well, it was Dark Dagger going for that second king of the hill. He shouldn't have. He should have just pushed in, made a tower down the bottom, and really, really pushed Ina into a corner and held him in there. And wait for the unit numbers to come up. He also was a bit premature with his jumping the wall there with those speeds. He needed to get a few more units in there before doing that. And if you do that on a level 5, it's got so much defense, it's going to be very hard to take. Should have pushed over to one of the other buildings. It was a bit smaller.
Absolutely. But, this is one of the hardest maps to do. This is one of the hardest maps to do like a comeback like that. Usually when your opponent gets all of those forges and they just start flooding all of their units in them and holding them, you're like, okay, what am I going to do here? But
Dark's opener was amazing there. He absolutely, he's been practicing that. He absolutely nailed that. That was fantastic.
Totally. That is one of the best games of the day so far, in my opinion. Just that swing.
Yeah, that was really good. We're ready for
excellent work there by Loha
here of this match.
Game 5, our second Game 5 of the day. Back-to-back quarterfinal matches going to Game 5. It's crazy. All right, so we will see. Can Dark seal the deal? Will Loha come from behind victory? I don't know. This is amazing, though. We will see. This will be Dark's choice for Dark Dagger's choice for map selection. Of course, he will choose a character as well first.
Yes, true. His beloved Dora's gone. What will he choose now? Bring out the Ina so I can yell rage again. Lexar took the King of the Hill with a rage. He put a couple to the other buildings as well, thinking that Dark would empty those, trying to hold on to the King of the Hill. But Dark was smart enough to leave a few in there to hold on to that.
Yeah. Pixo versus Pixo. On a really great left.
Here we go. An early push by Lexar. An early push.
Good God. Drops a forge.
Oh, Dark's able to hold on for a while.
There's double UFO.
Dark's got a big unit advantage now.
No, he's just got a huge morale advantage.
Oh, yeah, but he can make units more because he's got more buildings already. So
totally.
Yeah. And yes, he's got a good morale advantage. Can he turn it into a win is the question.
Can you capitalize on that right now is the question. 2 forges on both character sides. Another UFO.
Pixo is allowed. Very good. Here he goes. Is he going to go for the King of the Hill again?
He's going for the King of the Hill, isn't he? Loha drops a little bit too late on that UFO.
It'll still kill a few, but it's not going to stop him taking it. That's an easy take. Now, are we going to see a wall jump? Can you even wall jump here? I haven't practiced it. Here we go. What's he after? Is it that forge?
He takes it with a quick jump too.
Oh, what is Dark doing?
Very
trying
bottom.
to get both his King of the Hills.
He got both the King of the Hills. Now he's going for a strong push. This is a big move.
For a big push. Wow.
Isn't able to take the forge.
But he's got both King of the Hills. Can he take his other building back? He can.
He takes his building back
very strong
from
here. I'd love to see him take that tower down the bottom.
Unit production.
Dagger, if you speak over and take that tower, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, somebody just Dark just with an accidental number 3 at the bottom doesn't do anything with it.
Oh no!
It's worth noting here, Dark has such high unit production though by holding both the King of the Hill towers right now. So it's super strong for Loha to have something.
Empty forges though. He's got empty forges. That always worries me when he's got an empty forge.
Yeah. There's another accidental number 2 by Dark. He must be.
What is going on? Maybe he's having a problem with his game.
Yeah.
It might seem that way. He needs to drop his first here to save that King of the Hill. He does.
He drops his first.
Which way will it go?
Oh, good lord. Loha with the huge morale advantage right here, even with the unit production being lower. And here comes Dark with the try to big move in the middle, takes the forge, going for the back line, trying to take a village, takes it as
he
well.
got one building. He got one.
Here he goes for a big push into that top middle King of the Hill tower.
Oh.
Not able to take it, just feeding
He
morale
takes
to
a building down the
Loha.
bottom, though. I'd love to
Feeding
see him
morale.
just take that tower so he stops losing units to it. At the bottom
Here
there,
we go.
Dark. Take that tower.
Loha sending in, takes 3
Fantastic
buildings at
use of
once.
the second by Loha.
Great defense there by Dark. Dark doing whatever he
I
can
really
to
think
make...
Dark's having some problems here. He's not snaking at the moment. I think he's having some technical difficulties by the look of it, the way he's
seems
moving.
like it.
Doesn't look like him at all.
Man, Dark is using all these abilities incorrectly. They keep firing at wrong spots.
Yeah. That's a real shame. Yeah, he's in a really strong position. And he attacked a King of the Hill a second time when I really think he really needed to go for Lexar then, instead of wasting 50 units on the King of the Hill. But it's not what cost him. What cost him is, I think it might have been a problem with his gaming there. So a couple of abilities just dropped in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Well done. I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm a little shocked here. That was such a good back and forth match right here. I'm going into the chat just to see if Dark does report any errors or anything that we need to replay. I'm inclined to say that that was a well enough showing that Loha is going to take that. But just going to the judges just to see if there's any reports there.
Yeah. And if he did do it, that's a 2-0 comeback to a 3-2. That's amazing.
Oh. Yeah, we're seeing some lag on there. We're going to wait on.
It was, yeah. We definitely saw some lag in there on Dark's behalf. So whether or not we get to replay that, we will find out very soon and let you all know as soon as we know.
Yeah, but we'll proceed as if Dark has lost that match up and that Loha has won that. So congratulations. I mean, that was close enough on either side. I could have seen both of these players have proved they deserve to be here and that they deserve to go on to the semifinals. So wait and see if the judges call anything different. But for the time being, congratulations, Loha. Well done.
Yes,
Unreal.
Well done, Loha. And you need to check your Discord joints.
Thank you. Let's see. This is going to be the next matchup. So we're going to be seeing Stefson versus Eye of the Storm, everybody. Again, this is the third out of the 4th quarterfinal matches. I know we're getting everybody in here at the moment, but Elish, I want you to enlighten everybody what we're going to see here.
What? Oh, with Eye of the Storm playing?
No, I mean more like, is there something that on the stove that's cooking?
Yes, I will get into that. Let's do that. So, 2 generals enter the saucepan battlefield. Only one will exit. Let's get ready to sortie.
So D69, of course.
Alrighty.
And looks like Stefson going Kree, Eye of the Storm going on. First Kree of the day.
It's always good to start off with a 69 before you get into the rest of it. So yeah, I'm glad that's our opening.
It's really
for this one.
Yeah, you're right. For this cup only, it's really great that we're starting on D69. You're right. And so I'm just gonna turn that back around on you. So there we go. So let's see what these guys do here. Interesting to use Kree, although we've seen Fossae use Kree really effectively in the past on this map. I just remember very clearly him being able to just send invisible units so effectively. Misdirection, you send them from way back in your base. You don't know where they're headed. They go all the way back in. But today, unpopular choice.
Kree's not allowed. Stefson's chosen Kree. Kree's not actually allowed. And Eye of the Storm's not entering the game because he's saying, hey, come on, let's use this. So.
God, that's exactly why we haven't seen Kree today. Just like why we haven't seen Mardio today. Dumb. All right, not Kree. Onk. It's another. I just repeated the same mistake I said before. I was like, wow, Mardio is such a great choice. I knows it. He was like, there you go, man. Choose an on. And he's laughing. Stefson laughing about it. Here we go. All right. Pretty good opening, both guys. Looks like Stefson has a little bit of a lead, a little bit of a head start here. Eye of the Storm hasn't dropped his forge, and he's pushing in early. Let's see if that works out for him.
Didn't quite take it. Didn't quite take it either. Will it cost him? Probably not. It's only a small thing.
Yeah.
Both got their hunt going. They're both going to drop their third, we assume, very soon. So upgrades going on at the back there from Stefson.
There we go. His Eye's got enough to drop a forge. Let's see if he does it or if he just keeps sending
he hasn't. He's just using it to build units.
Yeah, there we go.
The, what is he doing here? Okay, there goes the snake.
There goes it.
There goes the...
So now we're pretty equal territory.
And there's the slow.
Slow down is going to be a huge advantage for Stefson.
By Stefson.
Weirdly enough, I didn't return favor with that. He has all of his abilities up. Drops to number 1 to start soaking up units.
I thought he might drop the 4th. He is. Here he is. He's dropped the 4th, and he's probably try and take that from him, will he? Let's find out.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, no, we'll be able to defend that easy. He doesn't have enough units going there for that. Yeah. But it does allow him to take the bottom middle forge. So he's just got a slight advantage, very slight advantage.
Yeah, we got 3 forges versus 4 forges.
Orange, Stefson has the morale, though. So, yeah, let's go.
Stefson's also upgraded his towers quite a bit. Both of them have a level 3 there.
Really good take that bottom forge by Stefson. I was expecting to see the second from Eye of the Storm, but he held on to it.
Yeah. He held on to it. Looks like he's going to go for either holding it for a number 3 for a bigger attack, or if maybe he's waiting for a number 4 to come back up. Stefson does have his plague, his number 4 ready. See if he uses it.
Interesting.
Maybe on that center tower. Maybe he's going to use it on a village. Whatever you can see that has a most number of units into it. There's a stab.
There goes the stab. Pushes out.
Stefson perfectly times it.
Oh, he takes one. Oh,
does a poison as well.
Down the bottom there. And somehow, Eye of the Storm ended up gaining a forge out of getting plague. So,
and with 44 units, he could have taken more than just that forge too, but he didn't realize there was so little left behind by Stefson. Yeah, and here's a huge move for the middle.
Wow, what a push.
Eye of the Storm takes
snake
that
coming in hard from both sides. That was amazing. He uses his 4th again. No panic by Stefson there. He just waits.
Waits.
That's a really good hold there, Stefson.
Really good, yes.
Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Oh no! He's still getting stabbed. He's still losing units to the.
Oh, he defended so perfectly, but then the follow-up move really ruined it. Eye of the Storm calling it.
He did well early, but the pressure kept coming from Eye of the Storm, and it looks like Eye of the Storm's going to take first blood here.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm knows that he's making as much pushes into their center area for Stefson as he can. Poisons him, slows him down, whatever he can to take these last villages.
That's game. He does the thumbs up emoji, the nice emoji. Good on him.
Yeah, good man.
Mango pointing out that Stefson hadn't been using his first. So you're on Unk, you got towers everywhere. It builds morale for you. It kills their units. It adds them to you. It's a massive thing to use on that one. So yeah, thanks Mango for letting us know that Stefson wasn't using that. So yeah, good spotting.
All right.
Mango for commentate. That's what I reckon. I'm going to put that in there.
So we're waiting for second round here. Eye of the Storm. Obviously, it was a really good back and forth pairing between the two of them. Eye taking it right there, obviously edging out at the end. I got to say, Stefson really strong. I go back to that one huge move, right? That one move where he defends against such a big attack coming in from Eye of the Storm, but the follow-up with all the plagued units, he sends them out. He stabs to try to protect, but then everything was plagued. And even with, I think he had like 60 units at one point, it just slowly starts dwindling. And in that time, all that defense time, all I had to do was just send the next wave up and in to reinforce the next attack. So even with like a perfect defense there, you see a follow-up attack can be just as effective to say, hey, no matter what you do here, I'm going to take you with the next, I'm going to try again, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, be interesting. We haven't heard yet whether there is going to be a rematch for Dark Dagger's final game. Chini has pointed out that Lexa used the wrong hero the first game, so it should have already been over. And he got a rematch, so it's only fair that Rob gets the Dark Dagger gets a rematch too. So hopefully that gets played offline, and we can bring you the results of that later, or we'll hear very soon that they've allowed it. So, but right now it is Dora v Dora.
Yeah, third time today, Dora. Different map though, D3. All right. Eye of the Storm not choosing to build a forge with that. Stefson does. Drops a forge real early with that top. Oh, Chicken's really smart.
Each other.
Both chickening.
And it works.
They both are sad. Both sad. Look at this. There we go with the door number 1 at the bottom. Try to take it out. Gets it. Eye of the Storm as well. Man, that's such a good use of Dora. Holy cow.
Interesting to see Eye of the Storm hasn't gone for the back forge.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people make a forge there. But
yeah, he's just left that as
I'd rather
tower.
make a village myself, to
right.
be honest. I'd rather
Just
make a
get more
village, get my
production.
unit production up.
Here comes a big push in. Stefson.
Off of them.
Wow. All those units going in with the number 4 from Eye of the Storm right there to magnet all of those units into that center tower. It's being upgraded
so now
constantly.
you can take that, can push into that. Very nicely done.
Really well done. There's a number 4 from Stefson to grab magnets into another building that he has a lot of units in to take pressure away from that forge. But timing is everything, and here it goes. All Eye of the Storm had to do was wait for that attack to end.
Oh,
pushes in
really
his own.
good defense there by Stefson. Very good defense. And you see how Eye of the Storm, he puts 30 units back into that second forge so he can snake out of there. That's really good play.
Yeah.
Really good play.
Smart for Stefson to upgrade that tower to a level 4. I might have changed that if it were me, but he obviously had a better plan there, and just to know that defense is going to work best for him. But with all of these forges in Eye of the Storm's pocket, I think maybe we'll see a number 4 for a skip, maybe like a wall skip here. I don't know. Is that even possible in this level? Is the magnet big enough to draw units from across the wall?
I wouldn't imagine it would grab too many. I know Pixo's just reaches, and I imagine the magnet reaches too. But you really need to push from your level 5 building towards one of their level 4s. It's quite hard to do.
So we see Eye of the Storm right now has given up some of those forges just to build 3 huge towers to block Stefson's path. This is a uphill battle if I've seen one.
Stefson's probably going to try and hold out for the 6-minute rule here. It's 2.5 minutes in, 3.5 to go.
Yeah, exactly.
If he can gain morale through chickens and having towers up, he might be able to hold on for 6 minutes.
Yep. It's entirely possible. And he's trying it. He tried exactly what I said. Wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
So basically what happened, we saw there, Stefson tried to use the number 4 magnet to pull all of his units across the border. The range wasn't big enough, I guess because of the passive level. Maybe not. Maybe that's just entirely an art, because we're not using artifacts. Here's a big attack coming in from Eye of the Storm down to both the tower and the village.
Wow, brilliantly defended.
Great defense on the first class.
Oh,
chickens holds it, then loses it. Eye of the Storm knows he's got to...
drops the magnet on him, so he can't reinforce. It's actually going to work against him a little, but
yeah,
there
a little bit against him. But now he's taking away a little bit of unit production from Stefson down to the bottom.
Yeah, slowly chipping away. Yeah, Stefson hit that level 5 with his magnet earlier. And,
going around it.
As I said earlier, you really can't hit that. You've really got to hit a level 4 building, just because the defense on level 5 is just too high when you've already down.
Yeah, behind the scenes, both these guys are doing an excellent job freezing morale. Really, Stefson should be having morale bonus right here because he's defending so well.
Yeah,
but Eye of the Storm's so smart to keep freezing everything. 2 minutes to go for Stefson. Can he hang on? He's got that 1 tower. That's all his defense moves right now. He's moving units around as much as he can just to keep.
He's only got 2 more minutes to survive. Can Stefson survive for 2 more minutes?
I think we're going to see a huge wave from Eye of the Storm, and there it starts. We can see in the back line, we see a bunch of units starting. Everything on that back line is empty from Eye of the Storm.
Where are they heading?
Dropping a forge.
Chickens, surely.
I think he's going to go away for the back line. Nope, he's going to go for that 100 building. Takes it down to 0.
Oh, he just got it by 1 unit. 1 unit.
You see
Can you believe it?
Stefson wanted to use chickens, but he just used them at the wrong time. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it.
Oh, look at this push. Gets the tower off him.
I was waiting for that. He dropped a magnet.
Takes 1.
Oh, boy, chickens.
Oh, wow. Can he hold it? Oh, looks like he can.
It's like he's gonna 1 minute left. 1 minute. Don't leave, Stefson. Don't leave.
Stefson,
You got this.
No,
Oh,
he does.
I knew he wasn't gonna have it, but I wanted to see. I was hoping. Man, that was a great match.
Wow.
Awesome stuff there. Oh, sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna get out of this. Go back to the menu real quick. But that was 2-0 there. Congratulations, Eye of the Storm. That was such a good
5-minute game. That's
What's that?
our longest match there, Joins. That was quite a match. Yeah,
Longest
and you
match
expect
of
to
the
see that with that.
And it was such an excellent use of hey, let me keep pushing. It's so often you get to those moments where you're like, your defender, the opponent is defending so well and building up the morale, but with Dora having that morale ability to freeze it, you can keep making these pushes, you can edge them out, but then using some of those other skills so effectively, like a magnet to draw all the units away from where you're trying to attack. So good. So I mean, both these guys did great. All right, just got the invite. This, of course, is the next point. We got 2-0, so Eye of the Storm could take this 3-0 if he wins this round. Even though both matches have been so tightly contested, this could be a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's make sure we get Elsh in here.
Invites coming in.
Yeah, I'll send one to you. There you go.
Getting ready to see.
Yep.
What map is it?
D11.
Okay. Have we seen this today? I don't think we have.
So we got Pixo versus Pixo here, and then Elsh, we just heard word, right?
Yeah. Watch this one. So Pixo.
Okay.
Pixo v Pixo. They send out a hello emoji to start with.
So Pixo, here we go. See, nobody doing anything. Did my feet
they're saving up for their King of the Hill. They want to hit the King of the Hill.
Whew, I thought there was lag.
Stefson's still on 100%. He's not moving down to 25% and snaking in. There he goes now.
There he goes. Eye of the Storm choosing to take another village before upgrading, but Stefson, there he goes, shortly behind him.
If you're new and you're watching this, you see units moving all over the place.
Comes a forge.
People are multi-selecting to do that. You need to multi-select. So there's join Discord. Have a look in there on how to do that. There's a tutorial on how to multi-select. So that's something good to know if you're just new to the game, trying to learn how to get better.
Here we see Eye of the Storm up top, takes him with the number 2 to instant transport all of his units. But there we go. Stefson returns fire, does it himself, getting away from the UFO.
He's got that other building in the center there. But it's not going to be producing as many users as Eye of the Storm's is producing. Oh,
God.
No!
This is a huge opening for Eye of the Storm. All he's got to do is sneak in here, take this tower.
And take it off him. Yeah, with ease. He just walks in and takes it off him. Unfortunate there, Stefson. Oh, he gets it back somehow.
Stefson gets it back, but look at all these units coming in for the bottom village.
2 buildings, yeah.
Reinforcing.
There we go.
Eye of the Storm with the cool guy sunglasses.
Well, I called him early, didn't I, Joins? Eye of the Storm, and he hasn't let me down with a 3-0 clean sweep, our first clean sweep of the day. Yep. Very powerful player, did very well there.
Congratulations, Stefson. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing all day yesterday. Eye of the Storm, obviously moving into the semifinals flawlessly. So congratulations, man.
Yeah, well done, Stefson. Great to have you. Good to see you on day 2.
Totally. That means we are going to go into our last quarterfinal game of today. That was all 4? Oh my God. Yeah, we started with 1, 2, 3 Igor, so we're at my order. I have written yours. So we've done all 4, which means instead the next rounds we'll see are the semifinals. But before we go to those, we're going to take a break. You guys will see the news, and we will be back here shortly. So stay tuned. See you soon.
Hello and welcome to the evening news. I'm Chet Portobello, and I, of course, bring the latest from around the mushroom world to you. By now, all of you have noticed the large update we reported last time with new leagues, new ratings, new matchmaking, now in full effect. Here now are the season's top 15 Pro League players, and in third place, Basilisk with 19,705 ranked points. In second place, Star Riser with 19,750 points. And in first place, player 11037 with a world record number of ranked points, 20,261 points. Our congratulations to you all. Next up tonight, confirmation that an epic sale is coming. Later this month, everything you could ever wish for is going on sale for a limited time. Gems, runes, chests, gold, artifacts, artifact chests, heroes, hero skins, hero units, the campaign episodes, and even the latest in-game items, the Forge's glyphs and shards, will be on sale. This is one you do not want to miss. Breaking news of the next in-game event. Now, we haven't gathered all details by broadcast time, but this mysterious new in-game adventure is said to feature Marty O. Early reports indicate a new one-of-a-kind skin will be the reward, and our sources were lucky enough to get this exclusive first look at it. We'll keep you up to date as the story develops. On to community news. Everybody knows about the official Global Cups, but have you heard that their special separate tournaments have been organized by the community themselves and even by Zillion Wells? Here now is a look at each event since August. We start with the tournaments organized by ILOL and his team. The Ladies' Cup was the first tournament ever made for only Mushroom ladies to participate. This took place in early August, and a congratulations to the winners. Third place was Mrs. Magist, second place was Trins, and in first place, Caitlin. Next was the Discord Superstar Cup. The most active and talkative Discord members were invited to participate in a 2v2 tournament. Congratulations to these teams, paired at random. Third place, Loha Sochi and Wiener Schnitzel. Second place, Fossae and Miso Hele. And first place was P Magister and JCAEDD. Congratulations. And then there was the Cash Cup, organized by ILOL and Q211. Players entered and competed with real money. Congrats to these winners. Third place, Fossae. Second place, Q211. And first place, Carnage 1 or Rolly. Then there was the Quadrix Cup, organized by Deepon and Focus. Players all had to play in a 1v1v1v1 map. Congrats to the winners. Third place was D78. Second place, Carnage 1 or Rolly. And in first place, Q211. There's also another offline and longer tournament currently in progress, the CIS MW League. This is organized by Vampire and Vostok and features only our Russian-speaking players. It started in early September and will go for at least one more month. Grand finals will be streamed by the community sometime in October or November. And biggest of them all, the LAN Tournament 2020. This was by far the largest in-person celebration of Mushroom Wars to date. The first ever offline tournament in St. Petersburg, where our community gathered with the Zillion dev team to not only check out a closed-door demo of a new project, but also compete in a full 1v1 tournament. It was an amazing showing, live hosted by Tormaz and Focus, with all 8 finalists on stage competing face-to-face, bringing a new element to the showdown. The looming presence of your opponent to distract and embolden your every move.
Очень интересно для мистера Киса и очень удачно все сложилось. И это быстрая первая победа. Поздравляем мистера.
Congratulations to the winner of the cup and the 2 runners-up. In third place was Dust. In second place was Vampire. And the winner of the cup was Mr. Kiss. And finally tonight, our 2020 Global Cup season is coming to an end, with only one more open to all cup available. Our final 2v2 cup takes place on November 7th and 8th. So grab your teammate, sign up on Battlefy, and compete for first place in order to secure one of the coveted final invitations to our last 2v2 cup of the year. And that will do it for us here at the Evening News. I'm Chet Portobello, and I wish you the best of luck on the battlefield, Generals. Good night.
So welcome back to my. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, is this Pirate Einer? Is that you?
Arr,
Oh my God!
Great
Welcome.
to join you here again back in the stream.
Oh, it's an honor to speak to you, Pirate Einer. Welcome.
The honor is all yours, Join Sadeki.
Thank you thank you, Elsh, for taking a knee, and Pirate Einer joining us for the remainder of the stream to help call out some of these matches. Pirate Einer, I know you've had some amazing showings today, some great rages we've seen all around. But I gotta say, we're heading into our first semifinal match against Q211 and Rolly here. Could you do me the honor,
Yes.
since we don't have Elsh here? Could you do me a favor and do a quick saute for us?
Oh, I'd love to do that, me boy. We ready?
Oh wait,
You're
we're not
not
ready yet.
ready.
We gotta get an invite real quick from everybody.
That's okay. I be hoping tomorrow's likes me cosplay and gives me plenty of diamonds.
Me too. I hope that happens too for you. But let's make sure we get everybody.
Gotta
in
get
here.
me bounty.
Waiting for Rolly. Yeah, we're waiting on a couple discussions in the background. Looks like Carnage we're waiting on, and there's also a conversation going on about that last match. I gotta say, Pirate Einer, I don't want to take any of your steam away from you here today. What can you tell the folks? Give us a little bit of wisdom from your pirate adventures.
My pirate adventures on the South Seas. I've been killing and maiming many, capturing them, but my favorite thing to do is lock them all in one place and laugh at them. Ha ha ha.
That's so good. But it's so sad. Don't you ever feel sad and sorry for your victims?
No, they deserve it, Joins.
Every-
No one gets between me and me bounty.
Oh, those poor people locked in that prison that you then just laugh at and their tortured sufferings. But unbelievable. Anything for the victory then, I guess, huh?
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorite things, Joins, is to fake hit in a building, a little tiny wee village, and once they pile in there, I then lock them and I dance around them. Ha ha.
That's true. And some of you may know the new emotes that you have. Just celebrate a little bit of that torture soul that you have. So congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
All right, for everybody else, we're right now discussing behind the scenes. There's a little bit going on discussion, making sure there's consensus on what we want to do with that match between Dark Dagger and Loha Sochi. Just in case you guys aren't on the Discord or seeing the communication, there was the first match we did. First match was replayed because Loha chose the incorrect person. So we gave him a break. The following matches were played fairly. The last match, if you were just tuning in, maybe you didn't see it or anything, the last match, there was very clearly some interruptions going on Dark Dagger's device. He was throwing all of his all of his powers were being
Abilities.
fired incorrectly. His abilities, yeah. So there's a discussion right now on, since that was match point, it was our 5th game. It was the final of the series. Eye of the Storm took it. Oh, excuse me, not Eye of the Storm. Loha Sochi took that match.
Alexa.
Yeah, and then there's just some discussions behind the scenes on if we want to keep that, if we want to replay that match. We don't have any the conversations ongoing right now, so. But yeah, but because there wasn't early, like, because he was in the middle of the game, Dark Dagger was not able to early to tell everybody that he was having problems. He chose to continue playing, which typically in a case like that, if we see a player immediately leave a match or if they're experiencing issues for whatever reason, the idea is when you leave early and we can all tell there was an interruption there, we know there's a device problem or something, right? Or you at least communicated early on. Because he played to the completion of the match and then reported the problems, even though we all had a sense that there was a problem there, that's where the disagreement is coming into place on who wants to take this, who's going for it. Right now we're waiting for Loha to give us a notice on his decision and what he wants to do. He hasn't replied, so we're just standing by, unfortunately. Agree, rematch for Rob T. I see that's being said in chat here. You guys, words.
I can't read the chat. I haven't got me glasses. And I'm covering me good eye.
Pirate life is so hard, man.
And I'm almost over this, but I've got to do me intro.
Oh, I see your beard has a nice little tied down too.
Yeah, I found a red one to match me t-shirt too.
Oh, that's so good.
Arr.
Elsh, yeah, that's a good question. Elsh, is that somebody asked, is that sword part of the mystery giveaway?
Maybe the whole outfit.
Oh, maybe.
Probably seen on some Mushroom Wars.
Maybe that would be helpful if there's a little bit of an outfit there.
Good clue there, Joins.
Yeah, there, just in case the chat is looking for something in the meantime.
Arr.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's won this particular giveaway, just to let you guys know.
Yes, I am committed, Fossae. And let's see who can win the mystery giveaway. It's not this, it's this. You gotta get the whole thing. Don't make me rage. You'll have to read it for me, Joins. I can't read much at the moment.
No problem, man. I got your
That's the
back there,
section
Einer. I'm seeing everybody doing a press R for rematch at the moment. Nobody has figured out the mystery word yet while we wait. And I'm seeing discussions still in chat right now. Everybody's still going back and forth on discussing the match. But somebody said press R for rage, and then Miso Hele wrote RAGE. So a little bit fill it in the gaps there.
Lovely. Oh, I see half of... Is it Chini? Did Chini get it?
Oh, Chini might have gotten that. I'm seeing...
We can play that.
Yeah, I think we can take that. That's a...
Elsh and Ina is the same word, pretty much. Pirate Elsh, Pirate Ina, same thing. Elsh equals Einar. Yarr.
Absolutely.
Good job,
Pirate Elsh
Chini.
Chini gets it twice. Yeah, well done, Chini.
Give that man some bounty.
Some booty, right? Isn't that the word?
Booty. The
But
booty.
it looks like, in fact, Chini had said it earlier too, even before this late Pirate Elsh. He had been the first to call it out way back up in the chat.
Good on you, Chinikin.
Yeah, we're still having discussions here. The reason we're standing by here, folks, is we're still having discussions. I know, just bring you up to speed. We already said this, but we're still having discussions on if we want to do that match now or just continue to the semifinals. And we don't want to proceed until we know either way. So thank you for standing by. I appreciate your patience here, folks. I know we're all kind of in the dark, but we want to get
This has happened this has happened before joins, and the
Yeah.
game was played off stream.
Right.
It was Vu Nguyen, Vin Blaine, Lida, and myself.
Oh, you have personal
I
history
remember
here.
it well because my iPad was frozen. It was so hot, I put it in the freezer.
That's right.
And I come back, and the damn thing was frozen over. I had a towel trying to dry it off and warm it.
And what was the outcome of that? Did you and Lita take it?
Not good. Not good.
Oh, not good.
We don't
So
talk about that one. We don't talk about that cup. We talk about the 10th anniversary game and the Invitational Cup only when you're with me, Joinsy.
okay, understood. I don't want to make you mad. I don't want any brunt of your rage on myself. Thank you for
I'll
being-
be looking for you in game.
No.
Joinsy.
The 10th anniversary, sir. I remember how good that was.
Yes, so good. One's
So-
me a hoodie I did. A hoodie for Elsh. Hoodie for Aina.
You're barking up the wrong tree. You're gonna get your own rage on yourself, my friend. All right, we're still having discussions. Nothing yet.
Come on,
Fair.
let's move on with the other game and then talk about that one later.
Yeah, we're
I
still
want to
waiting.
get yelling. I want to get ready to sortie in my stupid voice so I can get changed again before I get hoarse.
All right, so looks like we are moving on. I'm seeing we're not going to be replaying that last match. So in that case, I think we're going to start getting invites here for the next round. So now, without any further ado,
Yes, say it.
Mr. Pirate Einer, what do we
Woo.
have here?
We have two unbelievable pirates entering our fry pan battlefield, but only one general will survive and look after the bounty. X marks the spot. Let's get ready to sortie.
There we go. Ankh for Q211. Loha making his selections right now.
Not Mario, Loha. Not Mario.
Oh man, if he chose Mardio again, I'd die. I'd just die. I wonder what the debate is. Wonder what he's waiting on. Maybe he's thinking if there's another strategy. Could be he's off site, just making sure he's messaging some things. Here we go. Looks like he's going Einer.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, I got changed too quickly. Damn it.
Took off that costume way too quick.
Einer.
All right, Ankh Einer. There we go.
Interesting choice. How's he going to combat the slow here? I'm hoping to see Lexa push in early, get his third up, and then push over with a rage. He hasn't moved yet, Lexa.
There he goes. He was just upgrading. Drops a forge. Coming in.
I'm glad you can see what's going on. It's not looking too good on my screen.
Oh, you can't see anything.
I can see things, but no one's been able to take a base.
Okay, so yeah, you're not. Yeah, we're seeing it fine on our side. Both sides are moving in. We see a forge on the right and the left. Looks like Loha's pushing into the middle with a strong unit count. Q211 hasn't gone for a tower yet first, but here he goes with 3 up for Loha. Is he going to make a defense here? He doesn't in time, so Q211 able to take that top tower. With that and all of his ability, he's just waiting. Gets the first forge at the bottom. Both players with all of their abilities right now. Loha, or Q211, the first to drop a number 1 from Ankh. Lex just taking as much as he can from the bottom forges.
I've caught up.
Caught up, cool.
I didn't miss a rage. I haven't missed a rage yet.
There's a stab. Wow.
Oh, we used the
Great.
fourth. To no effect,
4.
though.
Yeah. And look, it was
Didn't
great
save him
looking,
much.
but it didn't do much.
Yeah, it does. It's a really good looking,
I love that animation.
really good looking fourth.
All right, there we go.
All
Q211
right, so
able to push
Lexa
for him.
gets it. He's got 2 forges. He's built a forge at the back, as we expect.
Yeah. Q moving in with a big attack here. He's going to push him in. Drops to
the
number 1
building.
again.
No.
He's going to go around for his own tower.
Oh, can he hold it? Oh, he gets 1.
Able to take that top village.
He's got his 4th up. He's saving his 3rd in case of a rage.
Yeah, very smart. So yeah, Q211 saving that number 3 power in case he sees a rage come from Loha, so he knows where to slow everything down.
Go.
Drops number 4 instead, poisons the tower, tries to take it over. He's gonna have a good chance here taking
defended. It. Oh, he got it though. He got it.
Gets it. Takes it back. Takes it again.
Momentarily and lost again.
And now, really strong setting.
Morale's gonna kill him now. Morale and unit numbers are too low. He's got a rage. He's got a rage. Here we go.
Think it's coming?
Rage him. Too late. You had to rage him before they got shot by the tower.
But there he comes. There's the rage and there's the slowdown. Both of them back to back. Even after all of those villages or all those towers took out so many of those units. I guess he was waiting to get past the village's effect. But man, right now it is. There's a number 4 from Loha, able to do a big blast.
It's gonna be Q211.
Q211 takes all of those center forges. Really strong standing. Pushes in for that middle forge or middle tower. And there's the back push. Yeah, Q211 going to be able to clean up shop here. Loha knows it. Calls it.
Very nice play, Q211.
Yeah.
I didn't get to scream rage. He did a good rage to 3 different buildings, which is really good. But he pressed it a little bit too late for my liking. So he needed to press it before the slow was available. And while they were still getting hit by the towers, he would have got less hit because they would have been running much faster.
Yeah.
So just a little way that could have been slightly improved, but good game, Q211. 1-0 in the semis.
Q211, man, still strong today. I think Ankh is such a clear winner for this opening match with all these players. I'd be surprised after so many matches if anybody chooses anybody but Ankh going forward for this. Like, we've seen every possible strategy to come back from that with Chia, with Einar. I just don't see it happening. But there we go. I get the invite.
All right, get that beer down again. There we go.
Get mine in here. Send this out.
Okay.
Looks
like well, it's D1 at the moment. That won't be staying.
Yeah. There we go. D44.
Here we go. D44. Who's going to go to the top of the avenue? Who's going to go to the bottom center? We'll soon find out.
This is Loha's choice for map selection. I have to assume we're going to see a Klotz here, right?
Yeah, you'd think Klotz and maybe Trini again. They've been the 2 picked every time so far.
Yeah.
Here. Klotz for the suction on the 5th village, the level 5 village, and of course Trini for her ability to freeze that 1 forge when they've got it. Well, they're going Trini this time.
Never mind.
So let's
Trini.
The 2nd forge is built. It'll be interesting.
All right. Nobody going up top. Never mind. Take it back.
Yeah,
Loha going up top.
They're both going top. They're both going top. And let's see how this goes, how this will play out. And the top. And it's red. It is Lexa who takes it.
Loha able to take that.
Both froze forge. Lexa, here he goes. He pushes from the top. Is this the normal hit on the
Definitely
forge?
Definitely going to go for a
forge. Or is he going to fake it and go for the other building? Oh, yes, he's got people going everywhere here. Clever.
Smart.
Run all over the place.
Drawing everybody out.
Really nice attack. Really nice attack, Lexa.
Really great. So much misdirection there that Q211 had no choice.
Yeah, the misdirection. Make them leave a building and then that's the one you hit because the people have already come from another place. Yeah,
that's
so
such
good.
A gamble.
So good.
Especially on this one where you send them out and those units get there where you're just like, hope it works, hope it works, hope it works. And then it does, you're like, yes.
Yes.
Well done, Lexa, or Loha. There we go. We're moving on. We're tied up, 1-1. Reading the chat here there. Wiener has some strong opinions about not using Einar on that last map. Agreed. I think we saw it. It was clear choice there.
I agree. Elf with the hoodie. Barris Lexa should have used chains more often to take control of the start. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
Very, very good point. When he went to hit the level 40 building, I didn't see it because it wasn't on my screen that time. But yeah, that would have been a really good time to lock there, so he couldn't get that.
I'll wait for mine. Let me get an invite. Cool. So this will be Q's choice for a map. Q's obviously his map choice, and then he has first character choice as well. Let's see what he goes with. Last time Q lost, let's see, he lost first round with Fossae. Then he played on D60 when he lost again. No, excuse me, he did not. He lost. He played on D44, which we just saw him win on.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, we just saw him lose on. Sorry, I was looking at different times.
So they're into picking maps at the moment. Let's have a look. Will it be a map we haven't seen much yet?
Yeah, we've only seen like 4 of the available 8, if I remember correctly.
Crazy. Is it? Yeah, one of the Loch Ness monster maps, ones you very rarely see, but it might be coming out. No, it's this one again. They love it. Alrighty.
Oh yeah, D3.
No Loch Ness monster this time around.
Loch Ness. That's good. Dora Dora for the 700th time today. Dora Dora.
Dora Dora. Always on the big maps. Here we go.
Here we go. Push out. Looks like Q's going bottom.
Both pushing in those center areas early.
Q making some triumphant statements there. Both take those forges on the other side. Pushing in for that other 5 opposite of the forge. They both get them. Now it's a matter of just upgrading.
Yeah, they're both leaving
funneling
lots in their forge instead of pushing out to take the next building. That's quite interesting.
I think they're both just really hesitant. They don't want to get caught by surprise.
Yeah.
Here we go. Q moving in.
Keeping it equal at the minute.
Q making a big attack.
He gets it.
Because he's.
And then loses it.
Loses it. Yep, but just enough. Now he's pushing in for that center forge. Not going to have enough in there. It wasn't a misdirection.
Yeah, didn't use his first, which is unusual. I thought he might have used his first to help him get that advantage. Lexi with great defense.
Yeah. Luckily, Q did freeze morale there for a moment, so he didn't lose too much on that attack.
Ooh, Lexa taking a slight advantage now with an extra building. But don't forget that Q211 has taken a tower on his side, so he's not getting hit as he moves towards those buildings. And he's able to get a building on that side. He takes a slight advantage now.
Drops, takes out that tower, and turns it into a forge at the bottom there. So Q211 now pushing in.
Here goes Q211. Big push. Takes another one. Another tower down the bottom. That's interesting.
Smart for defense.
Gonna cost him a forge.
Loses it. Gets chicken.
Cost him a forge. Ooh, there we go. Good chicken. Good chicken. He needed that. Really good chicken.
I love this map because you see 2 different fronts you have to fight on simultaneously. That top track and that bottom track.
Yeah.
And both these guys are doing such a good job on keeping track of both of them. Here comes a push in from the top. Loha going in for the main base.
Yeah,
Not able
really
to take
well
the first
defended.
one. Well defended.
That morale means he can run a little bit faster and he can head towards the first building. And then if he runs past it, he's got time to get back to the other building that he was taking on anyway.
Keep an eye out. Q211's going to push here. Watch for the number 2. He's going to freeze morale. There it is. He freezes knowing that he can make a push here and won't give advantage. Ha!
Oh, brilliant fourth.
To bring in the 4th. Sucks them
Loha
all
getting
away.
hit by the towers. He really needs to get rid of those towers, and he's done that now. But you got a numbers advantage to Q211. Can he turn into something good? But Lexa already having his chickens up.
Ooh, already chickened him. It's
there
like
they
you
go.
didn't see that coming. There we go. The
He
morale
needed to
is.
freeze morale there, and he didn't, and that could cost him.
That could cost him. There comes a chicken.
He re-chickens.
This is going to give him some morale boosts.
Keeps pushing towards the same buildings though. The top there, dude.
Blue getting some morale there.
Here we
Freezes
go.
it. Good defense. And there we go.
Oh,
Q211
really good
pushing at
push
the bottom.
here. Really good push. And he takes one. Almost a second.
Takes the second.
Just pops it over.
And he uses the
hold
number
one?
4. Uses the magnet from Q211 uses the magnet to draw him all away from getting any sort of reinforcement there from Loha. Now he's going to focus his attention up top. Loha knows it, sending in some reinforcements to try
Got a
to
really
defend.
good advantage here. Can he use it? Oh, really
Easily
nice.
takes the village.
Really nice.
Takes the forge, takes the
Yeah,
forge,
wow.
takes the tower.
That's it. Well done, Q211.
211. He's got a couple
He's got
buildings
this
left
one.
to take over, but he knows he's got it, and Loha gives it. Well
Very nicely
done,
played.
Q. Man, those are exciting matches. I love that map, man. That's one of the OGs on the map front, and I love playing on that
It
one
is a
because
great map.
you could do so much there where, and I don't think it's advised to do any of this, but I think it's fun to explore different tactics where maybe you just push all in on the bottom and you don't even worry about the top. You build some towers, you defend it, but you focus one attack. But I think the map is just a fun one where you see both the top and the bottom being fought simultaneously, and it's a matter of keeping track of all those things at once. So that's... Oh. Okay, so we're hearing that there was a slight glitch from what you guys saw, on screen, but on our side and from the player's side, everything was fine, and Q did win that fair. Just so everybody's on the same page with that. Checking the chat right now, I see a couple people calling out the technical glitches you guys saw. Yeah, we're restarting the stream app, so you guys will see a fresh build or fresh launch of that. Hopefully that clears some of that up. But yeah, the players themselves didn't experience anything there. Q1 with 5 buildings, awesome.
Someone, a leader said he's doing a quest. He thinks he's doing a quest. Funny stuff.
I see. Sheeny's saying we couldn't see what you guys saw. Yeah. Are these guys high? Yeah, we're high. This is we're just making stuff up here. You know, yeah, we're high on shrooms here. We're just making. We're actually, me and Elsh are just playing against each other and then calling out that match. And then what you guys see is kind of secondary. So hope that's okay. No, but this is of course going to be match point. Q's up to 2-1. So if he wins this, no, I have not gotten an invite yet. I'll send one out. But this will be 2-1 if we see a win from Q here. Q will move on to the finals. Huge to note. The loser of this, of course, will go on to place either third or fourth, and we'll do the third and fourth place matches soon as well.
Wonderful.
Joins. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just noticing how different you guys must have seen from what we reported. But feel free in the downtime right now if you want to check into the replays. If you guys are at all curious on what we did just see there, you can replay it from within the app. But I just got the invite for the next match, so you might not have time. Either way, since Q1, Loha will have map selection and character selection. Explain it, please. Hey, Mysterious is saying explain it, please. Okay, so what happened is what you saw on the map was not exactly what happened. And I unfortunately don't see what you guys saw. On our side, Q had a very strong advantage on the bottom, was able to start working his way across the bottom of the map and come into Loha's territory. Once he had all of that secured, the top was easy for him to take, and he made 2 or 3 strong pushes and took the entire game. So like I said, you can check that replay if you'd like. But I'm seeing all the players are in right now. We got all our spectators in, so we'll be going into our 4th round for this matchup.
Yeah, biggest difference I saw on that last one was Q211 was very fast at taking the towers down the bottom where he was. So that meant when he was running around, he wasn't losing morale, getting shot by the towers. And I think that proved to be the difference. He did a few attacks on Lexa, and Lexa defended really well. Yeah, Q211 eventually got the win there.
Harris here calling out me saying perfect chickens, and he's like, that wasn't a perfect chickens. Ouch, Barris. No, I have to assume it was you guys were seeing something incorrect there. Not that you're taking a personal attack at me, Barris.
Oh, here we go. We're seeing Stella. We're seeing Pixo.
Stella for Q.
Haven't seen much Stella today.
That's true.
If at all. Good to see a bit of facial hair out there too on Stella's. Nice.
Is that what that is? I never noticed that.
Yeah, what is going on here? Q211 didn't take that building, and now the push coming from Lexa with a very quick... Oh, did he fake that? Oh, that is clever.
Isn't this what Lexa did last time we saw?
Yeah. And Q211 saw it and knows about it and dealt with it. Although,
dealt with it.
Oh no, is he going to get that?
Not gonna hold it. Drops his number 1 in order to start unit production. Loha
Oh, can he hold it?
not able to take it. He's gonna try to reinforce here. Can Q take that out before he gets the reinforcements in? Gets it. Loses it.
He stuck a couple of sneaky ones to the forge and takes it. Oh, an empty forge, Lexa. Lecker. How would you say it? My apologies.
That's okay.
Oh.
Struggle. So this is a contentious battle just for this number 1 village.
And he's got it now, and now he should have. He's got unit production
go-
by a mile. He can just keep spamming his first, and that'll keep him ahead on the unit production. He's got more buildings already.
Takes
and
it.
here he goes. He's going to take out both forges. He can get that
Take
little one
that
at the
back
back.
forge.
Well done.
Q211, 3 times the number of units. Ray just has to do
That is
cleanup right
our
here.
first finalist, Q211. Lexa knows he's done. Here he goes.
He's doing whatever he
gonna
can.
keep trying, though,
Sneak attack
Lexa.
at the bottom.
Oh,
Doesn't
wow,
warp,
he
doesn't
tried
get
to
it.
jump. Try to jump. May as well give it a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Q211 takes that. And that's it. Q211 from behind takes out the reigning champion. Fossae comes into the semifinals, takes out Loha Sochi 3-1.
Wow.
And he's moving into the finals. Strong showing.
So
for Q
did
today.
you write that on Facebook? Was Q211 one of the people that you wrote to make the final
That's right.
on the Facebook page earlier?
Hope you guys did.
Interesting.
He's having, man, I'm telling you, this guy, he ate his spinach if he's Popeye, he ate his Wheaties if he's Michael Jordan. He did something this morning, and he got up on the right side of the bed, but he's doing great. So congratulations. He's moving on to the finals. Loha, again, congratulations for making it so far. But that takes us into the second semifinal matchup today, the second and last, honestly, semifinal matchup today. Pull up the bracket here. It's going to be Eye of the Storm versus Roly.
Roly.
Just give me a second to roll all this down. Barris, I see you saying you never attack me. Facial hair brother. Absolutely, Barris. I know. I'm just messing with you, man. I don't have any. I don't think you're really attacking me. Don't worry. Eye of the Storm, Roly.
Madre1 wrote pirate weed, hashtag pirate weed. Probably wondering what we saw on the screen that he didn't see in that earlier game.
Makes sense. There we go. Invites coming in. We're getting ready. We're going to start partying up here. It's going to take a little bit of time. So in the meantime, I'm feeling a little heat from the kitchen, Elsh.
It's time. So, 2 mushroom generals enter the frying pan battlefield. Only one can exit the winner. Let's get ready to saute.
What a surprise. Onk, onk.
Very nice. Let's see. Will we see the normal opener here on D69? Looks pretty much like it.
Yep.
Early forges. Let's see if they do that, as is customary. I quite like seeing Fossae. He upgraded it.
Yeah.
Got a few more units out of it before pushing for the 40.
Yeah, Fossae last time, whenever we saw him play, he did upgrade before he built the forge there.
Alrighty.
And both taking them out. Here comes the second wave. Both of them try to go for that tower as soon as
Are they going to
possible.
go for the tower, or is someone going to run past it and go for? Well, they aren't, so they're going to go for the tower for sure.
Roly's definitely going for that tower.
Yeah, if I play heroes not Unk on here, then I'd just go for the other forges at the bottom.
Did not send enough units at first. Supports it.
He's
There he
trying
goes.
to bait out. He's trying to bait out the slow. That's why.
I think. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I
So
dropped.
they've both got the 4th available. Either Storm has dropped his first.
Upgrading that tower as much as can. There comes 6 units that are poisoned. Can he get them out in time? Good. Gets them out, no problem. But with a lack of forges,
very nicely done. So
Roly
Carnage
needs to go
now
down.
has, unit ability. What's he going to do? Does the same.
Everybody poisoned. Can he take it away from I?
Can he get it? No, he can't.
He doesn't have a
forges.
tower. Yeah, he doesn't have
What?
forges. He's trying to do all these moves uselessly.
Yeah, he should have got more forges before dropping that fourth and pushing over.
It's four forges versus 2 at the moment. Gets slowed by
Good
Rolly.
slow. He's going to take it, but he won't
3 to
hold
3.
it for long.
4 to 2. He's going to lose that forge. Now it's 5
And
forges
they
to 1.
just keep spamming that first. Spam on the first.
Critical error by Rolly.
Spamming that first like they bought it off the shop. Woo! Very
There it
nice.
is. I can claim that one
Great
for
morale
his
build. If you're a newbie, Unk's first is such a powerful thing. It takes people's units away and adds them to the tower, and it also builds morale for you as well. So it's a very strong first if you got a tower, and completely useless if you don't have a tower. So
Totally.
Yep.
And it
good to know.
expands the
Don't
range.
try and find a village.
Yeah, and expands the range 2 or 3 times. It's a huge area increase too. So it's not only just taking everything in that normal range, but suddenly your tower is twice as effective. And since it's the number 1, it keeps reloading really quickly. So it's a great,
Really
easy
quick.
move. If you know nothing about Ankh, just do that, and your co-op partner will be like, "Okay, thanks, you're being effective." Either way, round 2 is going to come up. This is going to be Rolly's choice for map.
It will. Let's see if we see one of the rarer maps. That'd be nice. Who knows? You always go to your go-to.
There we go. We got everybody in there. Waiting to see what map your Rolly chooses. Oh, by the way, if you're not familiar, we said this earlier, but just in case anybody's joining us, you'll be seeing Carnage 1 on stream. We call him Rolly. That's the other screen name he goes by. So that's the difference there.
Yeah. And we also talked about an opportunity to win some prizes by spotting things in the background of the people, or the foreground. I hear Pirate Ida was here earlier. Is that right, Joy?
That's true. I forgot to mention it to you, El. I couldn't believe it. I was a little scared. I had a little bit of heart palpitations going on, a little bit of excitement, lower than that too as well, if I'm being honest. But honestly, Pirate Ida jumped in. He gave an excellent fear mongering for everybody here in chat, and quite the stylish guy, I gotta say. But maybe you'll see him later too.
Well, never know. I have to watch the stream, I guess, on replay. Here we
replay.
go. We've got Pixo v Dora. Oh, wow. He must have a bit of a strat going here with the domination choice.
Interesting. First time we're seeing this map today, right?
I can see this big advantage here if either Storm didn't pick this, but playing Pixo here, he can use his second to jump across that map really quickly and cause some havoc.
Definitely.
So I'd be watching out for that.
This is a little bit of a slower map to get everybody up and running.
Yep.
Both these characters, Pixo and Dora, are just such good whenever there's a large map like this. So I think it's a smart choice by both these guys. Expect to see a UFO really early, to be honest. Just to slow down.
I think he'll get a forge early, and I think he'll save for his second. And he'll push
in order
over
to
the
warp
other
in?
side with his second.
Okay.
And try and take out a base in the other side with it.
Drops the forge. You might be
he's
totally.
dropped the forge. So has Rolly. Carnage has also dropped his forge.
Is he going to do him? It looks like he doesn't have a big push here. Doesn't need it yet.
Yeah, he really needs to get that second goal before chickens are up. It's too late now. So
Are here.
see, when chickens are up, it's really hard to take a building with 100 units in it. Those domination points, you're gonna get hurt. So I really don't think either Storm will be looking to take either of the dom points. He'll just be looking for a hit on Rolly. He needs to bait out that chicken though.
Here comes up. They're both going to skip those points. Go for it. The chickens are gone now. He has an opening to use it. But all those units gone. Not able to take that village back from Rolly.
He's trying. He gets it, but he's not going to hold it.
Really good use of freezing morale there too by Rolly as well.
Yeah, very nice.
Opportunity
now, I
lost.
expect Rolly to tower up here. If he towers up, it's going to make it's going to make a really hard job for Pixo to pass through. This should be Pixo's push with the second now. We should see that. It's about
The
which
chickens are
building he
ready.
decides to try and hit.
Chickens are ready. Who's he going to do first? There he goes. Got chickens on both front, the forward and the back
beautifully
units.
done.
Eye of the Storm's really going to have a little bit of a trouble.
It was very well done. Just waiting till he committed to use the second and then chickening. That was very clever.
Yeah.
Make sure to get that ability out of him.
You can see he's preparing for some snakes here on Eye on the Storm side. But here comes a big push by Rolly. He's going to take one of those first domination towers. Gets it. Bottom. Eye doing whatever he can to get that top one. But he's just going to empty it so that Rolly can easily take... Whoa, not easily.
Fantastic use of the third ability there by the Storm to get that back.
That's crazy.
And that's game.
That's game.
Very nice. Good game. Rolly ties it up at 1-1. Eye of the Storm gets to choose the next map.
That was I have to go back and watch that. Did you see? Okay, and that last push there, while Eye of the Storm was moving all of his units around left and right, he was pushing them back and forth, getting ready for that big attack up into the tower. I don't see what his morale was at the start of that attack, but by the time he had dumped all of his units into that top domination tower, his morale was 0. Was that just the effect of using all the units against that tower, or was that an effect of a really good freezing morale by Dora that I missed?
I didn't see the Dora freeze of morale at that stage. Yeah, not quite sure how that went down. He did drop his third to try and help him take that building, and it did help because Rolly with all that morale and also the accelerating fart text coming in was really good to take that top dom town.
Cool. Oh, by the way, current giveaway is exclamation point semis, if you guys want to jump in on that. And I got word that somebody did get this wonderful clue as well. If you catch this in the background, wooden sword. Congratulations. What was the name? Zat XATT. Congratulations, man. I know I probably I probably got those letters wrong, but you're somewhere in that general vicinity of characters in that order.
Maybe GCAEDD, maybe that guy?
No, I know there was an X in there.
Not him either?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Zat.
Alrighty.
Right. Next map. Eye of the Storm. I didn't see what mapped. I don't know if you caught it, but he's choosing Dora.
No, I missed it, but I see a Dora picked early. It was Eye of the Storm's choice, so we're probably going to see a big one. I'm guessing Q8. Not Q, probably D8. I say Q because I love all the 2v2s, but it's probably going to be a D. So, yeah, I reckon it might be D8. It's a nice big map and quite a popular one. No, this one again.
D3. Okay. Bro, wow. Eye of the Storm, not wasting any time taking out his base. He's going right for the center.
That's interesting that he just did that and ran through and got hit by the tower by so many units instead of splitting up and hitting multiples at once.
It's to go for that center forge, and now with less units, he can take over his village, but is the lack of time there going to work against him? Probably not. He's probably back up to equal standing. Meanwhile, Broly has the
He's
full
a long
bottom.
way behind in numbers. You have a look at the numbers, he's a long way behind.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, the Storm. And here comes the first push. Where's that going? At least a couple of bases going to get hit here. Oh, no, one. Oh, very nice.
And there's the chickens.
Chicken right at the end.
Great defense.
Yeah. So now Carnage, we should see the fourth dropped here on the tower, I assume.
Absolutely. And no.
He doesn't. Interesting, because he's just sitting there with all the abilities available, but not using them. So he's just allowing either Storm to gain mana while he's not getting any himself. He's going to drop it here, surely.
Drop it now? No, he did not drop it. What is he waiting for? Is he going to do a shield break? Is he waiting for a big attack? But he's wasting all of his units taking over these towers. Meanwhile, here comes a bunch of units.
If you're not going to use it, just spam your first at least, you know?
Right. So you just keep getting unit production.
That's right. You're going to get your fourth up straight away after you use it anyway.
It's kind of working to his advantage. Eye of the Storm still waiting for his third and fourth to get mana generation. Here
we're
comes.
Going to see a break here. Surely
Gotta
the
be a
third
break.
will come in.
Gotta be a break. Break! Loses it.
Beautifully defended.
Great.
Lost it momentarily, but got it straight back. And
I should be doing a big push right here.
Advantage.
Here comes the push in. Look at that huge 75% snake.
Very nicely played.
Takes it out. He's going to take the whole back line. Nope. Okay, able to defend. But he does freeze the morale, so he has that to his bonus.
He does. Did well there. I'd
Carnage
like to
going
see
for
a
an
second
attack.
forge out of Eye of the Storm here. He should have dropped a second forge before that attack.
Carnage should do his number
Probably would have
4.
got him over the line.
Not going to do it. There he does. Okay, takes that forge, but he's surrounded by so many units, he's going to lose it immediately.
Yeah, had nothing else coming in afterwards. So we see a tower popped up now by Eye of the Storm. Get some morale. We approach almost the halfway mark. So Eye of the Storm pushing all his units up, getting ready to do a big attack. Streaming into one base, and he should snake out of there really hard. Here we go.
Here's a huge move. Wow.
Yes, massive. Will he drop another forge at the back?
It's going for
Like to see
multiple
that.
towers at once, villages at once. So far, everything's defended really well. That bottom one,
Defense. Oh,
Defended
really,
it
really
all.
well played, Rolly. That was amazing. Well done.
really well done.
Now, Rolly's got his third. Expect to see another breaker here. Oh, brilliant timing on
Yes.
the magnet. Saves that building.
Yep. So now we're moving into the 4-minute mark. Eye of the Storm has great map position. He's been able to control the morale so effectively with Dora right here. So he's kind of dictating the flow of this battle.
Rolly pushing in. Interesting.
Pushing in.
They're both pushing in the same time. We'll see what happens.
waiting
here.
for that
Chickens
chicken.
come out. Beautifully chickened.
Here comes
And
a
he's
huge attack
pushing
on the right side.
past there.
Going in for what was
Oh,
just
wow,
expelled
what a
out.
push.
And a number 4
He's going
from
for that
Stella.
forge. Oh, he got it momentarily.
That was a great coordinated effort. He took all of his top units, pushed them past all of the right side villages going into the bottom where he just expelled everything. And at the same time, on the left side, took all the villages out. Here we go, another follow-up attack. Rolly able to defend it, but up top, here it comes with another wave. Ooh,
The
interesting.
unit
That
numbers are
snake was
equal,
different.
morale's equal. Just a slight positional advantage to Eye of the Storm.
Freezes morale.
Oh, wow. Great defense again by Rolly. Down to 1 unit there.
Rolly really wants this
Pushes
top village.
back.
Gets chicken.
Chicken.
Can't get it.
Minute and a half to go. Will we see a draw?
We might.
Or
I'm
can
expecting
Eye
to
of
see a
Storm
break.
get to
There's the
double
break.
units? Oh,
Takes
great
it.
break.
Now he's just got to defend this. Carnage, or
There
sorry,
you
Eye
go.
of the Storm has
Drops
to
the
go
first.
backwards. This might be a shade shift in
this is going
momentum.
up.
He's got to wait for that magnet to come out before he can attack that village. Eye of the Storm right there. Before he can attack and take back that village. He waits for it, times it.
3
sends him in.
forges. He drops 3 forges.
3 forges for Carnage, or for Rolly
Oh,
there.
no.
Didn't take
Not
it.
gonna be enough.
This morale
Oh,
play is
got down to
excellent.
0 units there. Massive push coming now by Eye of the Storm.
Ooh, I really wants that forge. Can't take it, but up top,
Brilliant
he's sending another
defense.
units in. He's gonna go right past this. Sends all of his reinforcements. Gets number 4 by Stella's or Rolly's number 4. Defended again.
Oh, wow.
30 seconds remaining.
Great unit management.
Rolly lost that forge. Takes it back.
Rolly needs to take 1 more building. Rolly needs to get another building, or Eye of the Storm could get this if he's got double the amount of buildings.
Here we go. Rolly knows it. He's sending whatever he can in. He's gonna go for that middle forge. Breaks on
Oh,
the
he
bottom
got it
left.
just in time.
Takes it.
It's going to be a tie. It's going to be a tie.
Holy cow, that is our
Tie.
first tie of the day. Let's see.
Woo! So they both get a point each, I believe, Joyce.
Get a point each. Yeah. That is
So-
our first. I think that's our first in any cup since tournament mode has been a thing. That's our first double points for both competitors, whether it's a
Wow.
1v1 or 2v2. So that's huge.
So is that 2-all now? Does
That's
that make it 2-all?
That's 2-all. It went in
Eye of
1-1,
the
now it's
Storm will
2-all.
choose again. Eye of the Storm will choose again. He must put it on King of the Hill. And the winner of this match goes into the grand final against Q211.
That's crazy.
Wow, some great defense there. The unit management was elite there by both players. Just defending down to like 2 or 3 left in the building to hold it.
Yep.
Yeah, just really quick sums in their head of units coming in and balancing it really well.
And especially
Amazing.
like knowing when to attack and not to attack, knowing that when I play against an experienced Dora player, I often get into a trap where I'm like, they're dictating the flow because they can freeze morale to their advantage. But both these players, it was frozen at 3 stars pretty much across the whole map. And they were just both effectively being like, I'm going to attack now. Okay, you froze. I'm not going to attack. Like, it was just so, it was like a ballet, man. It was so well balanced on when we're doing what, when. So good. Either way, 5th game. It's looking like it's Chia. Just waiting for
looking that way,
which would be excellent. And it was
no hero advantage, just all about abilities. Can you use your abilities at the right time, and can you manage units brilliantly? And both these guys have been unbelievable tonight doing that. Push the button, Rolly. Let's get ready.
I did miss who got what the map choice was. I'm looking at chat here. Fossae's calling it the finals is going to be 3-0. Fossae, are you saying that Q211 is going to take it 3-0? Or are you saying one of these guys is that Q's luck is up and he's going to lose it? I'll wait and see what he says.
No, I'm sure Fossae would be pretty dirty on Q211 at the moment, so he'll be hoping he goes down 3-0. But, let's see.
Wait.
Not sure, mate. Rolly hasn't pressed his button.
Rolly's certainly got something he's thinking about, or maybe
Not sure what's going on, mate. Maybe they hadn't chosen tournament mode and he saw it and he's sort of waiting for him to back out. Who knows? I'm not quite sure either.
Check inside. He is definitely. He said he's not going to accept it. He said, "Rolly, don't accept."
Yeah. Oh, the Storm's just sitting there, not quite sure. Someone just needs to message him, say, "Is it King of the Hill?"
It's either King of the Hill or tournament mode. Somebody must have seen it because Rolly knows.
Do that.
I'm saying that whoever wins now, when they go to the finals, they're going to go 3-0 against Q211. Whoa. The day Q211's have, Fossae is going to say that he's going to lose 3 in a row. That is...
Fossae's never called these things right, ever. Whenever he's commentating, he's always picked the team that hasn't ended up winning it.
Is that true? I don't think I've noticed that.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of times I just call out. I'm like, I feel this guy this day. We'll see. Oh, I just got kicked from the match. Let's see what happens.
I got kicked from the whole app.
Good. Time for restart then. It's a good moment.
I'm doing a restart. We'll be with you soon, people. We're just going to reset it. It looked like either Storm perhaps hadn't done King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
Hero selection order.
Okay.
So somebody chose Chia before the other person chose Chia. So
right.
they're gonna
hero selection order.
We're gonna do that again. Either way, I got the invite. We'll see what happens this time.
Oh, Barris wants to hear some more comments in Australian. I love your accent too, Barris. Beautiful voice on a beautiful guy.
That's so true. Barris is so beautiful. That mustache pristinely kept in condition. Inspiration to us all, man.
Alrighty, invites coming out now.
Make sure we get Elshin here. There we go. D4.
I got 3 invites. Nice.
So it is D4. Tournament mode is on. Yeah, King of the Hill's on there. Mm-hmm. Cool.
And we get to see it's D4. All right, what heroes do you think we're going to see? Is it going to be Chia again? They have a plan here?
Why wouldn't it be? I guess maybe that's why Rolly... I don't know. Looks like Eye of the Storm's choosing Stella no matter what there.
Let's go on Stella Chia, okay.
Stella Chia. Okay, good enough.
So Chia's slow is really good against Stella's third, that building break ability. So we'll keep an eye out for that.
Also, this is a great map for stones to come all the way from the back. If it gets to that,
Yeah.
if you get a stones come from the way back, all the way
Yeah.
wrapping around, you can use that really effectively.
Quite interesting. And that's where we see Stella's forced to claim back those units that weren't stoned to hold on to that building. So they've both got some good counters for each other. Oh no! Carnage has missed his tower by 1 unit. It's
Yeah.
going to cost him a bit. Really strong push by Carnage into that forge. Now he comes to hit the other forge, and he slows him. He slows them. Oh, he just pops it. He
Just
gets
missed
it.
it.
And there we go. There goes the 4th back.
Pushing down. He's going to go around it. Takes the
and he
3rd.
took it too.
Takes the 4th. He's got
Wow.
all the forges under
Eye
his
of the
belt.
Storm with a slight advantage now. And he
Going
pushes
in.
hard into that King of the Hill. Did you see that snake? Amazing.
That was huge. Looks like he
Yeah.
almost had nothing going in, and he was able to take it with all that bonus he got from his different forges. Eye of the Storm
Rolly-
celebrating early.
Yeah. Rolly had to hit. He knows he's in strife now, Rolly. He had to hit one of the forges before hitting the King of the Hill, but he hit the King of the Hill. And just gave morale to Eye of the Storm.
Doing what he can to defend
Eye of the
right
Storm
here.
looking to get the finish. Pushing
Going
forward
for
hard.
that forge,
Back.
not going to be able to take it. That
got it.
is.
And
Yes.
it is Eye of the Storm, the Q2
Storm.
11.
Q211 and Eye of the Storm. We got our finalists. We got our 2 members
have.
moving into the last cut or last match of the day. Holy heck! Congratulations! I gotta say, congratulations there, Rolly. You pushed it to a fifth place or 5th game, and congratulations, obviously, to Eye of the Storm
Fantastic.
moving on to the finals.
So I think we're going to see the playoffs for 3 versus 4 next. And
Yep.
then, of course, the grand finale at the end.
That's true.
So, yeah. So straight back into it. No rest for the wicked.
Yeah,
Rolly's going
absolutely.
to get straight into this and load up again, get ready to roll.
So that'll be correct me if I'm wrong. That's Rolly versus Loha, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Rolly versus Loha. Let me write this all down. So, okay, and that'll also be played D69, of course, same as everything else today. We'll get in first of 3 or best of 3, best of 5, first of 3, or whatever you want to say there. Great. Yeah, that's the one. Cool. Wait and see if we.
Oi! Someone said that there's a horn behind Join Sadeki.
There's a horn.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There is. Look at that. It's almost like Kenner was here.
What's it like? Kenner.
yeah,
Paid you a visit, has he?
he might have been
Very
here while I
nice.
wasn't paying attention. Unbelievable.
Kenner's trumpet. Very nice.
Well done. I didn't see you called that out.
I see Draken's all over it again. Did someone
Nice.
get it before him, or was
It
that
was
Draken
Draken.
again?
Congratulations, Draken, man.
He won one earlier, but he said to give the prize away. Such a nice guy.
So give it to Pirate
Give
and
it,
your
give
Big
it to
Daddy
Pirate.
Elch.
I'm a Big Daddy Elch.
Ah, you're getting a donated prize too? You win.
I've got such a good payout for him, but he's such a nice guy. I'm not going to do it right now. he knows right now what I could say. You know it, mate. But I'm not going to drop who you should give it to. So anyway, let's move on. Let's
Good to
move
know.
on.
Good to know.
So nice.
Brackets up there for you guys to see. 3rd place match, of course, we're going to do that right now. And then the final game of the day will be Q211 versus Eye of the Storm, of course. But like we said, 3rd place match will be decided. Again, same conditions apply, same starting match, same best of 5, but it's going to be Loha Soshi versus Rolly. Both the guys we've seen play pretty exceptionally today. Rolly having won the first match, so you can see right here, 3 versus 1 in the quarterfinals. Then he goes in only just edged out by Eye right this last round. And then, of course, Loha Sochi, who was able to beat Dark Dagger 3-2 earlier, and then lost to Q211 just a minute ago.
Yeah. So just looking in chat there, Benzo's asking where is Moonshadow, and Masozagel's also asking where is Eclipse, and my question is where is Vu? Those 3 players, we often see them making day 2, and would have been great to have them here, but they weren't available this time round.
I haven't seen Vu play in a cup in months. So, and I know he played in maybe the last, it was 1 or 2 cups ago I saw Vu did not place in the final days, but it's been a while since Vu has made it to the last day. Or since day 2, I should say. And I have to assume it's all scheduling issues. That's what I usually blame it on, but I don't know.
He's been working very hard.
Yeah.
Working very hard.
Ooh, lots of speculation going on in chat. Everybody thinking Fossae's coming in strong with these predictions that Q211's going to lose 3-0 because Eye of the Storm and Rolly are on different levels, he says. Right. Good to know. I happen to disagree. I think we're going to see... You know what? Let's talk while we're waiting for this 3rd and 4th match to come. What are you thinking for predictions? No, I don't have an invite yet, but what do you think for predictions for the match, Elsh? First, let's talk
the big finale.
No. We'll get there. Let's talk 3rd and 4th first. 3rd
and 4th first. Okay, so we've got Lexa and Rolly.
Yeah.
I think Rolly's going to get this one. I think he's going to do it 3-1. That's what I'm calling.
Gotcha. Good to know. All right, I'm waiting for everybody. In the meantime, Elsh,
I have an invite. I'm heading in.
Are you cooking anything over there?
Oh, I can smell something cooking. Thanks for the reminder. You know, I'm going to pretend I got a microphone for this one. 2 generals enter the saucepan battlefield. Only one will take out 3rd place. Let's get ready to saute! Unk versus Unk.
We see
Unk
Loha.
versus Unk.
Loha finally choosing Ankh. He's lost this opening round twice today when he chose somebody besides Ankh. 3rd time he's like, all right, fine. I agree. Ankh is a better choice. Let's do it.
Here we go. So the standard opener that they've all been doing, keep it on 100%, hit the 3 buildings around you, then drop the highest, the building at the top to a forge before hitting the 40.
Here goes. Pushing in.
Looks like Rolly's going in first for his. Takes it. And they're going to do the usual slow on the approach to the tower.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
There's a slow first one.
Oh, wow. Lex is going over to try and take that off him.
Lex is going to be able to take it. No. Oh, but he gets stabbed.
A second.
All those units.
Very nicely.
Smart use.
Rolly needs to move his units from the back forward, though. Here he goes.
Comes in. Takes it. So far, 2 of those forges in the bottom center are going to Loha.
He's upgrading the tower early. Very nice.
Going for that center forge in the bottom. Loha, there he goes. He gets slowed right before. Wow, interesting move because now
Interesting choice to slow only a very small amount of units.
Yeah. But it worked to his favor. He's able to take pretty much all of them.
Some strife.
There's a poison.
Lots of poison. He's going to his own building. He's gone to his own building with the poison.
Own building. Look at him poisoning everything.
Lex not pushing past.
He's trying to capitalize on all those forge gains right there. But yeah, look, Lex is going past right in the middle of the center of Rolly's base.
He wasn't able to take them.
Not able to do anything with that.
Still very tight. We got a good morale advantage to Rolly though.
Good stab, but it didn't work in time.
He's dropping that first again, Rolly. Keep spamming that first. Keep that morale up, and that should give him advantage.
This is going to be huge.
Drops his as well.
Huge change for Rolly right here.
Trying to push into the back forge, doesn't quite take it. 2 units left, well balanced there by Lecha. Here he goes, he pushes down now, he's got a really big advantage. And it looks like it should be Rolly.
Stab!
Oh, great stab.
But there's the follow-up attack to take it.
Perfectly. Well done by Rolly, pretending to empty that forge and then pushing back in once he came to attack it. Very clever.
Ooh, there it gets all poisoned. So many poisoned units pushing into the backside.
And here they come.
They get slowed. Delaying the inevitable, but
It's going to happen.
it's going to happen. Look at all this poison.
Well, Barris is happy. He gets to hear more Australian accent while we wait for this game to finish. Beautiful. Very nicely done, Rolly.
Yeah.
Keeping with my theme of 3-1 that I called earlier. See if you can do that.
Congratulations there. I gotta say, before we move into the second round, I was looking back in chat. Miso Hele said, wait, no, who was it? Else you're waking up Gigantina. With everybody, with all of your shouting. Else is waking up the whole neighborhood. He's waking up Gigantina.
Absolutely. I'm going to be in so much trouble with the misses.
Yeah.
Took us six months to get over the last one, and that's why I'm back here today. Took me 6 months to get back in the seat. And we'll see how long the ban is this time.
Yeah, let's see that.
It's 5:25 a.m. at the moment.
Good God.
Been up since 12:30. Went to sleep about 11. So
Thank God. And also,
I haven't had coffee yet.
oh man, I've been sipping it the whole
You
time.
think
But
I'm
I just
excited
woke
now?
up. Yeah.
Wait till I get some coffee into me. Woo!
We're also doing a giveaway lottery in the chat right now if you guys don't see it. Exclamation point saute, just in honor of Elsh right here.
Whoop, whoop.
Make sure you guys participate in that one.
Yeah, I got a saute in there. Don't worry about that. Try and win me some gems. Okay, we're seeing D44. See if we see something other than Clots play this time, or if we're just going to go see Clots again.
Wait, we gotta restart that one. We don't have mind in. I just jumped out too.
Okay.
Make sure they know that.
We got they're playing, so what are we doing?
We're gonna have to restart.
Well, I'm gonna get a sneak peek and see what their openers are like.
Yeah.
We do have the classic Clots v Trini on this, which we've seen a lot of.
Okay, good to know.
Perfect opener by Alexa. Really like his opener on this map.
Either of them notice that we haven't got mind in?
No,
Are they playing as
neither
well?
of them noticed. And we need an in-game emoji here that the commentators can use.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. If we play this through and you guys can't see it, we'll see what happens with these players. But if they play it through, this will count, just because of stream timing and everything.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
at the moment,
Elsh, tell us what's
Lexa's got 2 forges, but the unit production is definitely in Rolly's favour. Rolly gets 1 forge back, unsuccessfully takes out a building. Can you do that? Can you unsuccessfully take it out? I don't know. That doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have troubles with English. Where's Leader when I need help? Come and interpret for me, Leader. Lexa pushing forward for a forge take. Oh, he gets off a freeze just in time to save a building as well. A big push coming now from Rolly. He's going to take the forge out, and Rolly should be able to clean up from here with 2 forges. And he does a fantastic move, and Rolly will take this game out. Lexa quits. Rolly takes it.
Yeah, so just so you guys can see that, to repeat, we weren't able to stream that, but that match will count. Elsh walked us through the setups there. Elsh, who were the players, or who did they choose for their characters? I missed that.
It was Clots for Rolly.
Okay.
And Lexa went for Trini.
Okay, Clots Trini.
And they're inviting me the next one. I'm going to invite Mind Games immediately so everyone at home sees that.
I'm waiting for an invite on my side. We'll see what happens. Either way, this is match point. We got 2-0 for Rolly. If he takes this.
Did you get the invite?
Nope, I don't have an invite.
I clicked Mind Games. I don't know. Did you get that? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like mine's in.
Everyone on stream can see it, and it looks like I'm calling it. We have Pirate Einer whoop, whoop, versus.
I just barely
Stella.
squeaked in. Nobody freaking invited me until the last second there. Whew, we're in. All right, Pirate Einer for Loha.
Come on, let's see a massive rage. Rage. This should have been on King of the Hill. So yeah, they're not doing the best at setting it up. We'll have to have a chat with Loha about using the right heroes, knowing what they are, setting up
figuring out the
Hill as
modes,
match point,
making sure he
inviting
talks.
people who need to be there.
Yeah, being communicative in Discord, all of that good stuff.
Just a bit of 101 there for cup etiquette.
Oh, Elsh,
So-
you won the giveaway.
Did I?
You won the
myself?
giveaway for Saute.
Yes, I won my own giveaway. Saute.
God, these things are
we
rigged.
see a lock. We see a fantastic lock, and that should
Okay.
ensure that Loha gets the top base. Oh, he didn't set enough.
I'm not in.
He thought he was tier 6, but he's not tier 6 at the moment. That's going to cost him dearly. It's tournament mode. Unfortunately, you can't do that. And a really big push by Rolly, and that is game. He just quits. He knew he stuffed it.
Who screwed it up?
And
Rolly?
he quits.
I wasn't in the match. It didn't get me in there. So Loha won it?
Yeah, no. Rolly won it.
Rolly won
But
it.
it wasn't King of the Hill.
It's a King of the Hill.
Yeah. So Rolly wins that either because he played better and won it, or because a rule violation for Loha Soshi there.
Well, then congratulations. That makes sense. Rolly has taken 3rd place for the day. Loha Soshi, congratulations.
Well done, Rolly.
Number 4 for
Brilliant
you.
effort, Rolly. Well done, Loha too. Great job coming in, getting 4th.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
And,
see that
that
match, but
moves
that's okay.
That moves us to the grand finals.
Grand finals. Can you believe it? We're here.
I am super excited about this. It's great to see Q211 in it as well. His, you might not know this, Joyce, but his very first cup, he was paired with me in a random pairing of 2v2.
No way.
And we made day 2, and his very first map was, it was the snow map.
Uh-huh.
And we couldn't communicate that well. We speak different languages. And I just basically told him he had to give me all his units, which he did.
Yeah.
And I went and smashed the opponents. And then he came over to try and take one base. And I very, very, very rudely used my 4th to kill his unit, so he couldn't take anything. It was all about me. All about the Elshas on the stone.
You used your Einer 4 against your teammates' units so that you could have the victory. Well done, Elsh.
I wanted all the glory, and he almost took a level 1 building, and then no, I wasn't having it. All right.
I would expect nothing less.
So I'm really happy to see him here.
Eye of the Storm, Q211. You
No,
missed
they're straight into it.
You missed it.
Let's get
You missed
ready to start it.
And we're already in. Ankh versus Ankh. We got this.
I just snuck it in.
Yeah,
Here we go. Unk v Unk.
Snuck it in. Here we
The
go.
normal
Q211
opener.
Ankh.
They drop thumbs. How nice of them. They're both greeting each other for this grand final.
Grand final matches. Here we go. Both
First to
running
go
in.
for the 40 is Q211. And he just takes it ahead of Eye of the Storm. Very even at the moment. Almost identical in every way. Pushing in for the 15.
Almost entirely identical. Here comes that first push down towards the bottom towers. Q going first. Both of them got their number 3 up. Are they going to see it drop? No, neither wants to do
they're
it.
gonna wait for the force.
Yep.
Gonna wait and use the force.
Q drops to number
first
1.
drop.
Just to start picking off units himself.
Yeah, it gives him a unit advantage. No one's upgraded the back area yet. Q211 moves units to upgrade it. Eye of the Storm pushes his units forward.
There's the poison. The plague, rather. There's number 2 to defend against it.
Oh, he gets the tower. Oh, he gets the tower back.
Gets the tower back from him. Not able to defend it too long, but both of them drop down a
Q211's
level.
in a really strong position here. He really should be grabbing that bottom forge, but he doesn't know it's empty.
He doesn't know it. It's empty. Both of them get... Oh, boy. Eye's about to start
Drops
taking up a
his
ton of
first.
morale from those slow units he can just slowly pick off as they make their way down. 3-0 morale. You can see Eye of the Storm going to take advantage of that. Going to push in for all of those bottom forges. Q doing what he can to defend.
Wow. Huge push.
Meanwhile, up top, pushing it into Q's
Look at
base.
that morale. Once
I
that
laughed
morale
about
flipped,
it.
it was over. Eye of the Storm really good at using his morale to push forward fast and hard and get the win. Make sure it stays in his advantage. So really well played there, Eye of the Storm. Q to 11. Can he answer? Can he answer?
He's going to have to answer, basically.
He goes to his favorite here, hopefully. Let's see. We're all in. Did you get invites?
I got the invite. We're waiting on Mind. Should get him in. There we go. We got everybody in. Q's choosing the map here. Let's see what he goes with. Q's chosen 44 in the past, and it hasn't worked out for him. Maybe he feels differently. Maybe he's going to do it again. Let's see.
He's on 69 at the moment. That's not going to be the one.
Yeah, he can't do that. He did that in the past. I think he's thinking about it. I was looking through chat while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Next keyword, folks. Exclamation point, finals. Actually, now we got a little bit of a break here. Who do you think is going to take this, Q or I?
Well, I called Eye of the Storm right at the very start, so I'll stick with that. Yeah.
I'm going Q. I got a good faith about it. Yeah, Q's had such a strong quarter and semifinal matches. I got to think that this guy.
He was really strong, wasn't he? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. D4.
Right. I'm seeing 1,000 units in every building.
Oh, you got a messed up match then. I see everything normal.
You're calling it.
All right. Looks like Eye of the Storm's pushing up top there. Wait to see what shows up on stream. And then meanwhile, Q's on the bottom, pretty standard opening. Oh, it looks like stream is pretty accurate to what's happening right now. All right. Q's the first to take his entire base. He gets everybody's cars to upgrade. Meanwhile, I's doing the same thing. Nobody's dropped a forge yet. They don't need it. Here comes Q with the first push down at the bottom. Looks like he's going to go around. No, he's going to go straight for this tower at the bottom. I's doing the same thing up top. And pushing his remainder units into that forge just to back it up. And there he goes for the second tower up top. This is I on the top on the red. And here goes Q doing the same. They're mirroring each other's tactics right now. Nobody's doing any funny business or going in for attacks. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Q's dropped a forge in order to do a little bit of extra protection. Oh, wow. Q has lost that tower, or that village he had up top. Gets hit with the chickens from Eye of the Storm. He sends all these units in to try to do an attack on that center forge. Doesn't get him. And here we go. We see Q at the bottom pushing in, trying to go for the back line that's so heavily defended by Eye of the Storm back at his center base. Wow, but Q knew it. Drops doors number 4, the magnet to pull everything into that bottom village, takes it. Now it's just a matter of supporting that, getting units back as soon as the magnet's done. Meanwhile, Eye of the Storm takes out most of his units from the top of the villages, pushes them in towards the top center. Q does a really bad attack there on the village in the bottom left. Up top right, we see Eye of the Storm heading in a bunch of units into the main base of Q, but gets hit with the chickens really fast up front. At the bottom left, Eye of the Storm able to take back that village Q. Q's still waiting for all these chickens to come in for that bottom forge, and even all the chickens hit it, and he takes it. Underestimated all those chickens attack. They take out that forge. Eye of the Storm knows he has the advantage here right now. It's a 3-0 morale bonus for Eye of the Storm. Q's able to take that forge back from him, but in the meantime, the downtime there, Eye's been able to build up some units, and here it comes with a huge snake in the top right. Where's he going to come? He's going to go straight past this big tower, this upgraded tower. He's going to miss it and take the top village instead. Going to go right past it. Wow, he went past it in the bottom and went into another tower in the main bottom section of Q211's base. 64 units in that bottom village. That was just a sneak play. Q didn't know where he was sending the units, and they went in right past him. Meanwhile, here we go. Q's trying to do whatever he can to take that, but his morale difference is so different. 4-1 right now. He's trying to sneak some back into the center line, behind into Eye of the Storm's base. Gets hit with the chickens. Q's going to try to sap up some of this morale, but it can't because it's all frozen morale. And even with all those chickens, he almost, again, took another base. Q pushing him in for another defense. Look at Eye of the Storm able to take that really easily. Pushes in some secondary units, takes over a tower, and he knows it. Q calls it right there. Even with about a handful of towers left and a couple forges, he knew the morale difference was too big. And that is it. Oh! Guys, that's 2-0. And Eye of the Storm is making Fossae look like a savant. a freaking wizard of predicting the future. So I don't know what to say about it. You called Dora as well, Elsh. Or sorry, you called Eye of the Storm as well, not Dora. But
I did. I didn't think 3-0. I still got faith that Q211 can at least prove Fossae wrong, if nothing else. But he's still in this. We've still got a final to be won here, so don't write him off just yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just typing in chat right now. I want to see Q211 get some hype. Oh boy.
Come on, Q211. Give us a fantastic game here.
I swear, if this
Bring
is
out your
3-0, I'm gonna put all my money on Fossae bribe these guys. You send over $100 over to Q, and he was like, "Hey, throw this final match. Let me look like I got this all right."
Look good. Draken's first. He's seen it again.
Holy cow, Draken!
He is so quick at spotting these things and typing it. Who else is there? Yuri Monts, 37 got it. Leader, Lord Jansen. Samurai's got tacos with sauce. Anyway, let's get into the game. Here we go.
Trini, this is match point. If Eye of the Storm takes this on this map.
First time on seeing this map too.
Yep, first time seeing the map today. But if this takes it by Eye of the Storm, that's it.
That's it. It's on King of the Hill, so that's right. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw early bees to fly down to the bottom and take that King of the Hill down there. It's a very valuable King of the Hill.
Go. It's just slow opening on this map. And then once Steam starts getting picked up right around now, then it's going to be a different
looks like
game.
Q211's going in for a look. He's got the freeze.
Freezes it.
Oh, he got it for a moment. He did get it.
He did get it.
Wow, he's in a very
Q211.
strong...
Oh!
He got it.
Yes!
Eye of the Storm knows it. It's too late. Wow.
2-1. Comeback is on its way.
Whoop, whoop.
Man, that's a great map to choose Trini, just to freeze those towers. If you remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Eye of the Storm would have known that was coming too. He just thought he would have had units to get there in time. But really well played, Q211. Fantastic.
Oh boy, that was so good.
All right, so that's 2-1.
That's 2-1. Still match point. I could still take
we've got
this.
a King of the Hill again, but Eye of the Storm gets to pick what it's going to be.
Yeah, and that means that I gets to choose. I'm just going to look back through my records here, see what he's chosen in the past today. He's been really strong on D11. Well, right, and D3 and D4. Those are all the maps he's won on pretty easily.
Awesome.
Let's take a look. Looking in chat, everybody's telling Fossae, "I told you, Fossae." There's Samurai coming in.
Well, Fossae's lived up to he's never gotten it right. Calling it
That's
out.
all right. If Eye of the Storm wins, he basically still made his prediction right. Even if Eye wins 3-1, like Fossae still is pretty dang close. Looks like we're waiting on one folk to get in here. Let's see, who is that? Oh, we're waiting for Oshark to get in here so he can help.
Barris is saying this is more fun than playing it, so interesting. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Barris. Good to have you here, mate. I reckon custom party after this. If you've got me on your friends list, I reckon after this game I'm going to get in, play some games. Let's get a bit of a custom party going.
Yeah. Meet us
Let's
all
get
on Discord,
on the
folks.
Turkish voice chat. Oh, I'm getting an invite to play right now.
Just jump in.
One of my noobs that I carry all the time. Thanks, mate. Not right now, champion.
Chia,
Here we
chia.
go. Cheer, cheer. Lovely big thumbs up. They've got it set right. A couple of seasoned pros at playing cups here. You can tell that.
Strong push right in for that middle. Are they going to... Nope, they're not going to free... Or they're sorry, they're not going to slow each other. No use yet. They're both going to push in for those forges. Looks like Q's going right for the back one.
And pushes
now he
past
does
it now.
some...
Oh, clever. Very clever. And the slow comes out to help.
Slow comes out. It's going to be
Q's
enough.
already pushing forward for his next move.
Man,
That's the difference between elite and a great player is Q's already planned his next move before Eye of the Storm had even dropped that storm. That is
Drops
great.
it.
And he's got the tower up.
Drops a
That's
tower.
what I asked for earlier, and he's done it, and I'm very happy with that.
Yep. Drops a tower.
Empty Forge cost you, though.
Doesn't matter.
Gets
He's
it
able to save it. And keeping that back tower is actually kind of helpful, too. He took off a little bit of the...
He's got to watch out for rocks, though. Rocks.
There's the
He
rocks.
needs to put units elsewhere. Oh, no.
He's got a huge wave here. He's slowed down with her third.
Oh, my gosh.
Second.
He's got the slow.
Holy
And he
cow.
got it.
There he goes. He's
Killed
going
it.
to push in with those remainders. Takes
Oh,
that one.
my.
Takes the forge.
We're going to 2-0.
Interesting use for the
Drops
number
his
one.
first.
Takes that village.
Drops his first, and that is
He knows it.
Done. Wow. So if you are an excellent player and you're not quite making day twos, that is the difference there. You watch that game where Q211 launches from the back his strategy even before it's the first one's taken effect. So even before he's taken the forge, he knows the fourth is going to get dropped and he knows where he can go. So really well done, Q211, with your strategy and executing that there. That was amazing.
Oh, good. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. That's some advanced tactics.
2-2. Fossae's in shock.
You can predict
Leaders,
what your
OMG.
opponent's going to do first, and then you hit it with a counterattack that's going to take its time getting there. That's so good.
Yeah, brilliant.
Game
The
five,
comeback. Alpaca's calling the big comeback.
It's definitely a comeback.
RVADD said this is mushrooms is more important than sleep. Mate, I've lived that. That's been my mantra for a very long time. Apart from rage, which is
second.
that's been there since 2019, since I found my beloved Ina. I kicked poor Zeke and took on Ina.
Poor Zeke.
All right, this is it.
This is
it, Joyce.
Game 5.
This is it.
Els.
Tell us who's going to win on stream. Tell us who is going to win. Write it down there.
Yeah.
You know I've been on Eye of the Storm right since this started.
Would
love to see me make Q211 winner.
I want to know what the chat thinks, though. All right, Stella,
got more
you couldn't
invites to
get
play
more
games.
even than this. 2-all, both characters choosing the same hero. What's going to happen?
Well, they're blowing kisses early.
Oh, except for I
Very nice.
gave a different emote.
Will we see a Forge drop immediately? Yes,
Forge
we
dropped
do.
immediately.
We see a Forge drop immediately for Q211.
Instead, I is going straight for that middle village or middle tower and turns it into his forge instead.
I actually like having a tower in front of my Forge so that people can't hit it that easily.
Agreed. Yeah, it gives a little defense to it.
But it's got slightly less unit production. That's the only problem there.
Yeah.
Having a tower instead of an extra building. But a safe Forge is it's worth having. So let's see who's going to drop their
Happy
third
life.
first. Is that what's going to happen here? No, he's pushing to get his third up, I believe.
Q's going to try to take as much territory as he can so he can get his production
Oh,
up
he's
to
already
match.
taken everything out the back.
It's going to be a fight for that middle. Here it comes. First attack in. Neither player has their
And
fourth
drop
up
his
yet, and
fourth,
they
which is the
blocked.
fourth. Blocked it, brilliantly blocked.
Brilliant block.
And look at the morale.
I
Look at the morale
has
gain
this.
from that. Oh,
I.
he takes the tower.
I.
It looks like it's over.
I.
Oh! Wow. Eye
Holy
of the
hell.
Storm. Congratulations, Eye of the Storm. Worthy champion. Fantastic gameplay there.
Huge.
Very well done. Amazing Q211. Great to have you on board. Great to have you here all the way through to the grand final. Wonderful effort today as well. So
From
good.
not being able
So
to
good.
place Q211 from the last cup to getting into this one and getting all the way to the finals and having such a strong showing, dude, congrats to you. Obviously
Yeah.
a very skilled player.
Oh, he's an amazing player. Very good. He's a regular streamer too, so it's always good to watch him. If you're trying to learn and you speak Russian, then you can watch his streams. Him and Focus both streaming and doing a great job of that as well.
Oh, it's great. But honestly, I would say today's been a great showing for all of our competitors. We had some like really tight maps. I wrote down Loha's and Dark Dagger's number 4th map is one of the strongest ones I saw today.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah, it's
one
great.
with the 3rd and 4th matches with Fossae and Rolly were really strong too. Those were really fun to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta say, these are I don't know. I had a great day. I don't know what else to say besides congrats to the winners. Congrats to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. You guys all did an amazing job. And Elsh, thank you for for joining me here, man, and keeping everybody hyped as we watched all these.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Great to catch up with you all.
Yeah.
Let's stay on stream and say hello on there. I'm going to get on there and chat with you all there. And then I'm going to get in game and play some customs and have a bit of a muck around. If you want to join in, let's get ready to start her.
Thank you guys for joining. I see all the folks in chat giving their congrats to everybody they watched today. Thanks for playing along with the background items today. Draken for like getting every single one. You're ridiculous. Got eagle eyes on you. Hey, Mysterio, I saw actually one thing to note is I saw a number of new players joining the chat today in Twitch. I don't know how many were joined, but just didn't watch again. But I enjoyed seeing so many people come in and just asking questions for the community here at large, being like, hey, how do you do snakes? I saw at least one other person ask like, oh, that's an interesting tactic. So obviously appreciate the community jumping in when Elsh and I can't answer those to give your guys' insight, because by all means, you guys are experts here too. But besides that, I think we're almost ready to call it. Almost ready. I think we're waiting on one thing on the back end right here. So
amazing.
The Storm, I guess I'll say last congratulations to you. Just as a notice for what this means, the Storm will make it to the final cup of the year. Because he placed #1, he will have earned as many points as needed to be one of the final 8 contenders. I honestly don't have the list in front of me to give you the list of all 8. We'll have that soon on the Discord channel so you guys can see who's going to be invited to that final 1v1 cup. But it's probably safe to say that Q211 coming in second is going to place really high as well. He might edge out the other opponents, just being able, with the amount of points he's earned previous to this cup and with so many from this. But either way. The
interesting thing though there, Joins, is who's going to sneak in at the bottom end, because I think Loha and Dark Dagger were both competing for that spot.
Yes.
So interesting to see if that is going to affect Dark Dagger even more and miss out on the invitational.
Wow,
that would be a double pain to him if that happens. So shout out to you, Dark. Feeling for you, buddy.
That'll be straight controversy.
Looking forward to the invitational cups coming up. They're going to be fantastic.
So I think we're ready to jump out. All right, cool, guys. Thank you so much again to all of you guys that have joined. I appreciate Elsh, you being here. Mine, thank you for running things behind the scenes. Sayoko, Tormaz, everybody behind that's running things smoothly. I have nothing else to say other than we'll see you soon, and thank you.
Rage! Thanks, Mind Games. You did a great job, mate. Thanks,